Oh,
That's
how it starts.
It's always gonna start something weird. It's always gonna be something weird.
It's gotta be.
But we're back. After a month of waiting. It's session 2 of whatever this game is called. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
It's
okay.
definitely not Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
For legal reasons.
It's actually Pathfinder.
it's actually financial reasons.
Dude, honestly, at this point, even Pathfinder's a problem.
That's so sad, though.
It is really sad. Well, yeah.
We
Yeah.
can cut that one out for legal. We can cut that part out for legal reasons.
For legal reasons.
So we don't get, I don't know, we don't get raided.
Whatever. They're never gonna listen to this. I say now.
Yeah, no, of course not.
But yeah, we're back. Finally. Is everyone ready to get back into it?
What's the definition
No, I
of
think we
ready?
should wait another week.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
actually,
I need another week to prepare.
What's the definition of
Yeah.
ready?
I gotta go get milk from the store real quick.
Yeah, I'm actually supposed
Yo,
to be
I need
clubbing right
cigs.
now.
I gotta go to get a ciggy.
Pack.
Does anyone else want to get a fucking ciggy?
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my god.
I want nothing else.
Is that a legitimate sword or is that
Yes.
Oh my
like, an
god.
actual is it
Fucking-
is it
It's not battle ready, but it can still cut. Do you want to find out?
yes. Is
That's
That's not how that was supposed to go.
Oh shit.
that like a lightsaber?
On guard, Sean. On guard.
All right, bet. Let's fucking go.
The
He's
first 5
struggling to put it
minutes.
on.
Struggling to
Wait,
turn
Wait,
it
mine's out of batteries. Mine's out of batteries.
This kyber crystal.
It's out of battery.
Here, on guard with my LED light.
It's out of battery.
It's out of battery. Oh my god.
Anyways,
Anyways,
aren't we playing D&D or something?
we are.
And
We
swords
are,
and
in fact.
lightsabers, those check out.
Yeah.
Yep,
it
those
does.
exist. Those exist. But yeah. Well, last we left off, our party are this band of 5 random people all happened to be in the right place at the right time. As they've all made their way into the city. The music's not on. Uh-oh. What a great start.
Elite ambience.
My immersion.
Elite. My immersion is broken. You've all found yourselves in the Rambler's Inn, a small adventuring inn in the city of Mithera. In your first night of sleep, there was an earthquake, and suddenly everyone was attacked by these strange, amorphous black blobs. They stunk up the entire establishment as you all fought your way out, coming up against this larger black mass in the center of the dining room of the inn. After cutting down a giant skeleton and eventually defeating the ooze, you were summoned to the city center to discuss a further job with Sheriff Kaz and Josiah Stormbrook. They offered a job to find the source of these oozes in exchange for a lot of gold and some reputation. The rest of your days, you went about visiting old friends and picking up some gear before heading back to the inn, entering the basement, and you are now standing on the other side, standing in front of a door that leads into the Sauth below the city. You're all standing in the basement of the Ramblers Inn, faced with a door and 2 boarded up windows. You've been told by Helena that this will lead you into the tunnels beneath the city, and most likely towards the oozes. Oh, what would you like to do?
So, who wants to be so bold as to go first?
I'll open the door.
It is locked.
I love
I
how
pull
Hawk
it.
thought he was muted and then went to unmute himself and just muted himself instead. No? Okay.
It's warming up.
Gotcha.
Warmed up.
Okay. That makes more sense. We'll cut that out of them.
But Theo, you try the door and it doesn't budge. Seems to be locked or boarded up from the other side. You're unsure.
Hmm.
Probably a play for the stronger ones.
You're more than welcome to try. Or we can see if there's a key upstairs.
I'm willing to bet there probably isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Are they wanting to keep this boarded for a reason? Makes sense.
Thyra, you think you could break it open?
I could try.
By all means, should we stand back? Should we give you some room?
I can handle myself, thanks.
Okay.
What do I roll? Straight? I'm assuming. Anneka?
Yeah. Can roll a strength check to try to break open this door.
Oh, natural 19 plus 3. 22.
Ooh. Okay. So you kind of stand back and rear up, ready to kind of shoulder chuck this door open. And as you do, you poof, barge through. You've gained so much momentum that you kind of like stumble through it. And there's a split second where time kind of slows as you realize there's no floor underneath you.
Oh no.
Hey, death one. Nice.
You get this kind of shock, this wave of anxiety as you realize that you are falling.
Like how far?
It feels much longer than it is, but you eventually just into this kind of water pool below. Looking up is no more than 15, 20 feet.
Thyra!
Oh God!
It is pitch black in here. You cannot see anything.
I don't have dark vision, so I see nothing.
Are you alive?
I'm fine.
How'd that one feel?
Exciting. Surprising? I don't know.
I look at everyone and I go, should I do it? Do I do it?
I mean,
I think I should do it.
I certainly can't stop you if you were to.
Cannonball!
Yeah.
You two jump into the water. It's a bit cool. You could see, Valkyra, Thyra for the moment.
I
That
almost
after
land
you
on her.
jumped in.
Let's say I
You
was
are
like,
holding a
"Wait,
torch,
wait
so
for me to
as you
move?"
fall, your torch goes
I do
out
my
in the
best to
water.
do this thing where I go like this. And, like,
You hold it up.
to try
You
and
can
keep,
stand on your tippy toes in this water.
okay.
Thyra, you can kind of like
Actually,
stand with your feet flat and keep your head above.
Like,
But as you land, Thyra, with the illumination of the light, you kind of see like a frost over your arm for a second after that adrenaline rush before it fades. But after jumping in, you can taste the water. It's a bit briny, actually.
Oh.
Not so much
Dude, that's-
rancid.
Did I jump into poop water?
No.
It doesn't look super cloudy now that you have a light down
Does
here.
it smell funny?
It smells salty. It
Oh, it's
smells
like ocean
a little bit old, but it's slowly moving. It's not still water. It's just slowly trickling out somewhere.
It's like the 3 days old water bottle that's still sitting on your. It's just
Yeah,
sitting there, and
exactly.
you open it up, and you're like, yeah.
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 But the rest of you, looking around this kind of space above the drop, with Valkyra's light, you see to the left, kind of broken staircase down. You don't have to jump in the water if you don't have to.
Like the staircase.
Wait, there's a
Think
staircase?
I think the
There's a-
staircase. I think that's more up my alley.
There was a staircase?
Would have waited.
Why did no one mention this? No one commented
Look!
at all. God, you people. Not helping Valkyria out at all.
You're muted,
We'll
John.
just be taking the staircase. Don't mind us. We'll join you in a second.
To be fair, though, you did kind of just do it without,
Yeah, okay. Where am I going?
Following the staircase down, it's a really thin, a very narrow passage across. Trying to keep your balance so you don't also fall into the pool of water. But eventually, the pool starts sloping up, and you can just walk out of the pool. But as you walk up, you now see the ground of this tunnel. It looks like a old cobblestone road, not so much as like a cavern tunnel. And now looking at the walls, you see old shop faces boarded up. It looks like a weird dead city down here. A mirror of the one above. The ceiling's pretty high here. If you peer down as far as the light goes, it starts to come in a bit further. But it does just look like roads were built on top of old ones, creating this kind of underground space.
Now, as far as I'm aware, there are individuals that perhaps live down here, so maybe staying close together would be our best bet. Don't wander too far.
Not to suggest the same thing.
try and just keep a low profile. Eyes open. And I guess we're looking for this source, right?
I suppose so.
Well,
It seems that these oozes, these creatures, mainly came about around the time of an earthquake. Maybe we can follow some seismic activity? I'm not sure how we should go about this investigation.
Are there any like slime trails in the ground?
Right here, since the attack was recent, there are slight, almost like black residue along the floor, little tiny puddles where it was kind of caught on the stone. You do see it kind of trail off into the darkness in front of you. There's not such a strong smell of that kind of putrid odor that you were smelling before.
There like cracks in the wall from the earthquake, like any structural damage.
Not that you can see right here. Of everything looks old, broken. It looks like ceilings inside the buildings had fallen in. There just seems to be a lot of damage, and everything looks worn down. It'd be hard to tell what was recent and what was old.
these things smelled, right?
They did. They had a rotten, kind of rancid odor to them. They smell like death.
So,
Follow your nose.
we're just gonna track this then? Or
It's our first clue.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's
start
go.
walking.
All else fails, we just walk in a direction.
We start following the trail.
All right. Whoever's leading, make a survival check to follow the already dark trail in these really dark tunnels.
Who is leading? I can go first if I have.
Question.
I have
The
+2
investigation?
survival.
No, it's less of that and more like I just have the torch.
Oh, that's true.
I'm holding the torch.
I can do another torch if we need it, if we need more light.
Survival's not too terrible.
Who's leading?
What's everyone's survival?
I've got a +3.
3 as well.
2.
I have 2.
Fuck it.
Leading?
You've got this, Ashe.
Ashe.
Good on you. Taking the initiative.
That'll be 15.
Hey.
15. It's pretty good. You're able to, with your dark vision, it makes it a little bit easier to see the trail ahead. And you do kind of just follow less of the dark matter, but more of its shininess. Kind of texture of it. And you go deeper in. You walk for about 10-15 minutes. Are you guys being stealthy? Or are you just going normal pace?
I feel like normal pace. I don't feel like we didn't say anything about being overtly quiet, so I think we're just walking.
Okay. As you walk, every once in a while, you see a figure just kind of in corners. There are a few dimly lit torches and some lanterns in faraway buildings.
Like a human being? Like a person figure?
You would assume so.
I would assume so. I think that's a person.
We could ask for directions. See if they know where this slime horde is.
We never ask for directions. Come on.
It would seem wise to probably ask the locals about what they could have potentially seen, or...
Not it.
The locals gonna be okay with us? Above grounders? I don't know what they would call us.
I don't see why not if we're trying to help.
Looks like it's between me and you, Theo.
I'm gonna go up to one of the figures.
Oh, she's already going.
Eventually, as you walk, you do see a room that's lit, like the interior of one of these old buildings. Around the doorframe, you see these beautiful engravings, these old elven stone buildings. But peering inside and kind of pushing open the door, you see this chapel. Inside you see these long rows of pews. You see a few figures standing, or rather sitting huddled in blankets. At the end of the room is this large statue of a hooded figure with horns poking out of the hood and with their hands kind of held in front of them. Not clasped, not like they're asking for something, but outreached in a friendly manner. And standing by the statue, talking to a figure, you see a tiefling woman with dark silver skin and long black and purple hair. She wears a faded purple robe and many handmade wooden beads around her wrists and her neck. Looks like maybe like dried flowers tied in a necklace around her neck. She kind of looks over and nods you in, and finishes talking to this figure, whom you see to be a blonde-haired woman with a bright blue jacket. You feel like you've seen her before in the city. But they both look towards you, and the tiefling woman approaches.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm kind of new in town, but my friends and I, we're looking for some black ooze.
Oh, yes, the black ooze. They've been quite a burden to us. Is that all you're down here searching for?
I'm Theo, by the way.
Oh, I'm Priestess Kith Daltha. Welcome in. This is what we call the sanctuary. Anyone is welcome here, and definitely stay if you need to.
Who is it that you all are worshipping here? This statue, is this a god of some kind?
Oh, not all of us are followers of them, but this is, she motions to the statue, Saint Azucena, the patron saint of refuge. This is an old temple of hers that we use now to house those in difficult situations. People seeking sanctuary.
Formal introductions. My name is Ashe. Is there any pattern to these creatures appearing?
Well, I'm not one to really keep track of them. We obviously make sure all of our building is secure, so they not enter. But she motions back to the blonde woman who's just been kind of keeping an eye on all of you, kind of scanning you. And she steps up forward. Yeah, I know a bit more. Who are you all?
Well, I'm Theo.
Theo?
My name is Ashe.
Ashe?
Milo?
Milo, and
Akira.
pretty name. And Thyra. Oh, did you say your name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you said Kira, and I'm like, wait, were you just repeating her name? Right, and you're all here looking for the oozes. Why?
Money.
Here to get rid of them.
Out of your own goodwill, or just because there's a bounty?
Yeah, money.
That's fair.
Money, mostly.
We'll say bit of column A, bit of column B.
Well, I've been tracking them a bit more closely than most. And if you're looking to discuss more, please. There's seats, so you don't have to stand around the entrance.
And, what was your name exactly?
Varcella.
We spelled that horribly wrong.
It's okay. I'll
Varsella.
Yes!
Go.
Let's
Easy.
fucking go!
I fucking nailed it, bud. Fucking nailed it. We're on fucking point tonight, bud. And the other, wait, what was the other? Kith? Kiss? What?
Kith. Kith.
How do you spell that?
Kith. Last name Daltha. Daltha.
Batting 1,000 right now. Wait, what was the last name?
Daltha. Daltha.
And the god name, what was it? The what?
Azucena. Azucena.
You.
What? You mixed it up. What?
Azucena. And it was not intentional.
No, it's not that it was intentional. It's just that I messed up the S. And
What is that the
C.
god of? Do I know what?
Sanctuary? Is that what she said?
Religion check?
Sure.
What
Make
is
a
this the
religion
god
check.
of? 12.
12? You don't know much about this patron. But from what she said, she did say that Azucena was the saint of refuge.
Mm.
You're not completely sure on the history of her, but that's about it.
Are we walking over to sit down?
I guess we're sitting down.
Yeah.
I'll keep standing. More like
Okay.
imposing guard.
All right.
Sit down, Jackie.
I'm just gonna
You all.
like keep looking around at the art and the architecture and like try to figure out like as we're sitting.
Yeah, it's
what's going on.
beautiful architecture. It's very old, but it looks like it's been maintained pretty well. It's all of
Look.
this kind of dark stone. Everything is beautifully engraved, but the floors are kind of dirty. The pews are cracked and splintering. And there's been kind of makeshift tents set up in the between the pillars along the sides of the room. Looking around, you do take note of the figures, but you all sit, and Varcella kind of sits in front of you all. So, what did you all want to know about this?
Well, we are trying to determine where exactly they come from and whether or not there's a way to stop it.
Stopping them might not be so easy, but there is a trail that leads there. I've been kind of keeping track of it, but it's pretty dangerous. I don't know how experienced you all are, but I would have gone in there myself if I had help. But
Right.
if you all need a guide, I can certainly lead you there. And I suppose I should give a little bit of background on myself, as to not feel so out of the blue. I am part of the group called the Concord. We kind of scattered about. We kind of work on uncovering dangers that may have been left by the war. Of course, there's very few of us now, as dangers have kind of subsided, but we try to keep track of these things to keep the citizens safe.
Or you're saying that these things are from the war?
Most likely, not so much as being from another plane, but just remnants of what happened. From the information passed along for, hundreds of years now. The valley was struck with this kind of necrotic blast during the war. It wiped out the previous population of Mathera. Everyone disappeared within a few hours. Not much is left after that. the city just kind of built over everything and continued on living, but I'm still really trying to discern what happened exactly. Of course, there's not many people left to help.
Pardon my ignorance here. What war? A war down
Oh,
here?
the interplanar war happened 1,000 years ago. Began the age of separation after it ended.
Of course. Thought maybe it was a war that was down here, and that's why everyone's down here now. And right.
No, the big war,
Right.
the war. Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Oh,
How many normally do you see?
how many normally? They usually have to be disturbed first before they come searching.
That
Kind of.
earthquake disturbed them?
Most likely. It seems like with every earthquake, they get shuffled out and come attracted to our flesh for some reason. But that, if anytime somebody goes in there looking for them, they tend to get disturbed. Any sort of occurrence that messes with them. There's got to be a stronghold somewhere, and I'm close to figuring out where.
What's causing the earthquakes?
Earthquakes? That I'm unsure.
Are they
'Cause
natural? Or-
I mean, they've seemed natural. They've been happening for as long as I can remember, and as long as everyone can remember, but
How
the one
often do
that
they
happened
happen?
last night was, or 2 nights ago rather, was too close together. Unnaturally so.
How often do they normally happen?
I mean, maybe once every few months a big one comes through, but
Remarkably common.
Hmm?
Remarkably common.
I guess so. There's never been 2 in one day.
Hmm.
So you're on the verge of finding them then?
Yeah, I know where to go. I don't know what's beyond that, really, because, like I said, it's dangerous, especially for one person to go in by themselves, but I know where to start.
All right. Well,
Have you noticed any weaknesses?
Weaknesses to the
Do they
slimes?
avoid anything when traveling?
Not really. You just seem kind of brain dead. You just kind of follow whoever's closest.
Do you think they can be lured out then?
I mean, if you're looking to lure them out, yeah. But Saints know how many are in there. Is any other questions you have? I mean, I can lead you there as soon as you want.
I'm just concerned. These oozes, they haven't. They're only a recent enemy, if you will.
I mean, not particularly. I guess they've always been kind of bothering everyone, but
They're only just now more active, more bold, if you will.
I guess so.
Hmm.
It's really been just kicking up in the last couple of years, especially in the last few months.
Do you think it's their doing or someone else's?
I have no clue. If someone's in there messing with them, I certainly can't see it. But if
I would
someone's
highly doubt that these creatures are responsible for anything outside of their own actions.
could be.
Just simply chasing sustenance.
If someone's interfering with them, it wouldn't be down here.
Did anything happen last night besides the attack?
I mean, all any of us felt was the earthquake. It kind of shook them up enough to get them roaming.
I'm just
Chris-
curious if this is a distraction of some sort.
I don't know. I was on the city streets yesterday and the day before. I didn't see anything. Trust me, I notice a lot of stuff. Kind of my job.
Well, I think the best way to continue now is to just head off. No?
And of
I
course,
agree.
if you'd like me lead you there, I can, but I can just give you the directions. But if you do find them, you find the source, please tell me.
I can make a map if you'd rather not come.
That would be amazing.
Take out my cartography kit.
That would actually be the best. I promise I'll make it worthwhile for you. I do have friends in some high places that can, if you're looking for more work, I can definitely get you it. But this is my priority right now. I'd really appreciate it.
If you don't mind me asking, what, you said you're part of the Concord, correct? Seeking out ancient remnants of this interplanar war that might cause trouble. What kind of connections do you mean? Just other members of the Concord or people within the city?
A bit of both. Of course, other members, and we try to keep ourselves spread out in every major city. She kind of, you see like a flash of nervousness for a second as she says that. Well, not every city, but we're trying.
Have I heard of the Concord?
I guess go ahead and make a history check.
Yeah, can I do that as well?
Yeah.
Cool. 11.
11.
Whatever 17 plus 6 is. 23.
23.
Ooh.
Ashe, you have not heard of the Concord. Theo, you maybe recall hearing about it in Kurin. It's not something that's really said that often. But it seems like she's read you guys enough already to trust that you're not gonna sell her out to anyone who might be after her. But you think you've heard about them before. They're not big enough to really know a whole lot about them, but especially without those connections. You think you've heard about it once or twice, especially within the research segment of the university, of weird references for certain things, certain research papers. But
I do have a bit of an off-topic question for you. It may be better suited for a priestess over there. How many folks wander in here would you say? Seeking refuge.
I mean, it's not super busy. I come down here every once in a while to kind of help people out, get people where they want to go. But it can maybe be a dozen a week. Usually from out of the city, traveling through. You can go talk to them if you'd like.
What is the priestess doing right now? Are they doing anything in particular?
She is just kind of sitting near the front. Nobody really is walking up to talk to her at the moment. She's kind of sitting quietly, keeping an eye on everybody.
So,
Yeah. I'll get with what was her name?
Varcella.
Marcella. That's such a great name. Marcella, and just have her with the photography kit. And if everyone could roll a perception check for me.
Making us roll a perception.
Yeah.
who the
What
fuck's the DM in this game?
Not
What
me.
the-
Jeez.
I'm just
This
here.
is-
Wait, so we're all rolling this?
Have to.
17?
If you're looking over at her.
17?
1.
It's fine. You already know.
15.
Do I?
Does he know?
So Theo and Milo, you would see as she takes out the kit that it's filled with just other maps, and as she kind of
Oh.
moves to find a different one, you see that the other maps are like beautifully done, gorgeous, and then she takes probably another map out and it looks very different from the maps that she may have pulled out, and it looks very used. And I would say, Theo, with your high enough roll, you'd see there's probably 2 different handwritings with this kit. And so I'll get with her and start mapping out. Should I roll for something with that? I don't know.
What are cartography? What do you
Don't
use for a
freaking know.
cartography kit?
I mean, if she's proficient in it, you could do like dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
Okay, Ooh, that's pretty good. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So she kind of describes like the route to get there.
Mhm.
It's more so beyond. She tells you all that it's the entrance, at least the one she's found, is behind a kind of speakeasy, a makeshift bar called Below Bar, kind of closer to the center of the city. She says it's behind that. You go behind the alley and down the road. Then there's a splitting point. She hasn't gone past there because of the oozes. She fears that there may be more behind that because she has seen some back there, but she just kind of describes where to go mostly. But if you could map out the rest for me, that'd be amazing.
That can be done.
Thank you. Yeah, just head. She kind of motions down. It's not really sun out to see where you're going. just continue that way. It's going to curve around to the left. Mainly, you want to look for the signs. They're literal signs hung up on the walls that read emergency shelter. That seems to be where they're coming from. Just follow those. And once you reach the bar, talk to Ball and he'll let you through.
Right. Looks like we have our heading.
All right, let's get moving.
All right. You all turn around and leave, taking one last glance at the interior of this cathedral.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as we're exiting, just take one look around, just absorbing like the architecture, the statue and stuff. Is there any feeling, any emotion that is I don't know, I feel taking these in?
You do feel slightly off at the sight of Marcella and the fugitives around her. Maybe it's the feeling of also being a foreigner in the city. Yeah, another reality you may have faced when you came in, or maybe it's something else. But you just feel this kind of shiver up your back for a moment. You kind of shake off the odd sensation.
All right, who wants to lead the way?
I have the map.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
By all means.
You can make another survival check with advantage because you have the map.
Valkyra,
You've been given directions.
Advantage. Oh, I think it's a 14, but let me check.
14? I mean,
Yeah.
easy enough. Walking through, following the signs. You kind of pass by more of these dimly lit rooms. Ones that are less falling apart than others, that have been kind of tidied up to become living spaces. You do pass by and it looks to be a shop face that's clearly been cleaned up to be a new shop face. There's no sign out front, but peering inside there are bright lights and what looks like tables with various items on them. But if you wish to continue, you can. All right. You go further on. You start to see more people, more lights, faint conversations happening as you approach what looks to be the bar. Out in front of it, a sign that says below bar. As you enter, it is a small room, cozy, warmly lit. There are just a few tables about. Looks like half of them are filled. And behind the bar, you see a gnomish man. Or not gnomish, a goblin man, sorry. With short, thick black hair and mutton chops. He looks more hardy for a goblin. That is spindly, but he has kind of a rounder face and a rounder body. And he just looks up at you. Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm looking
you.
for something to drink, something to eat. Our menu's not very big, but What
What's
can I
on
do for you?
it? What's on it?
We got jerky, and we got assorted nuts, like peanuts and walnuts and all that kind of preserved stuff. Nothing fresh, unfortunately, but we make do with what we have.
Kira,
So what
we're
can I
not
get you?
staying.
What?
We're not staying, Kira.
I think we're just looking for
Okay.
Ball.
Oh, that's me, Ball. Yes. Did someone send you over here?
Varcella did. She told you you'd know the way in.
The way in. I mean, Varcella only comes around here looking for those oozes, so I assume that's what you mean.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yes, sir.
You're just down here looking to kill them all, or is it none of my business?
Something to that effect. Yeah.
Would do us a great service around here. They like to come barging through my store, so good on you for getting them out. Well,
You kill them, or do you just hide?
we mostly evacuate, or we try to block up the exit. As he kind of points behind him, there's a door to his right.
Do they just leave over time, or?
I mean, some of the braver folk come in, try to dispatch them, but we just let them kind of dissipate. They kind of disappear into the sewers sometimes, or return back from which they came, or just kind of go wandering around. Hopefully no one else gets hurt, but we can't do much about them.
Well, hopefully we can.
That's real good to hear. We don't get much brave adventuring folk down here, so that's very good to hear. And hey, if you kill them, get them all out of here, I'll give you a free drink.
Beautiful. I didn't
Wonderful.
know.
Fair enough. Behind that door.
Yep, right back there. We got some folk back there as well, and just pay them no mind.
Fair enough.
Insight check.
Sure.
Ooh.
Insight check.
What's up with these guys in the back room, huh?
15.
15?
Yes.
He just kind of seems like in like a genuine way.
Like there are people. What does he mean by don't mind them though? We got some people back there. Don't mind
Pay
them.
them no mind. Just
But why?
they're not there to pester you. He knows that.
Man, that goblin fucked up. That goblin on the Riz, bruh. Oh god.
We're in an underground city. I'm pretty sure everyone is.
Everyone's on the Riz. That
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
the Riz realm.
Do not call my world the Riz realm.
The Riz realm.
So begins the
And
derailment.
Anneka's the Rizzler.
The Rizzler. The Dungeon Rizzer. Alright, well.
All right.
We go to the back room, yes.
We go to the back rooms.
Swing to
And
the
we pay
back
them
room.
no mind.
We're going to the back rooms.
Yeah.
So you open the door.
The
Yeah.
back
It's not a
rooms.
back room.
It's not the
Okay.
back rooms?
You see
No.
a
There's no yellow
There's no yellow walls.
wallpaper.
no.
Dang.
They're dark walls.
There's no chobungus.
What you see opening the door is kind of
Chobunga? What's his name? Bunga.
kind of this back alley. Before you is a kind of another rundown storefront. There's a window that you can peer through, but to your right, you assume are the figures that he was talking about, to pay no mind. Sitting at kind of this intersection of the alleyways. There's a small table with what looks to be a dark-haired elven man and a scruffy gnomish man having a hushed conversation. they don't look over to you. It's gonna continue on like you're not there. But they're just sitting around smoking cigars by a lantern.
Wait, were they playing poker? Playing
Playing
card
Texas
games?
Hold'em?
They're just talking, I believe.
Just having a conversation. They have a few
Lame.
drinks on the table. Just kind of as you emerge from the room, they do hush a bit, but continue their conversation.
And where's the door to the back room?
The back rooms.
Well,
So many layers.
no one specifically mentioned a back room, but you see, kind of before you, it looks like just the side of a building. To your right, looking down towards the gentleman, in the side of the building is a large broken window that you can enter through if you wish, or you can follow the alley down and pass the gentleman.
I guess we continue on.
Okay. Walking by the gentleman. If you'd like to listen to the conversation, you can.
I will.
I will too.
I will
Okay,
pay them a
cool.
mind.
Great.
Pay them
Great.
mind.
Amazing.
Everyone
Amazing.
who's
God
listening, roll a
fucking damn it.
perception check.
I will gladly.
I'm oblivious.
8.
Yeah, hear them.
13.
7.
7.
Not Brightwing anymore.
Milo passing by, you do hear their kind of hushed conversation. You hear the dark-haired elven man kind of go,
Mhm.
"You want a coolie passed around. Gave a list of people, but the Lilith would be too risky. It's good pay. How risky? It's my 3 involved. And the Yah think they can keep getting away with it." That's all you hear passing by. But as you continue,
Can I get that again? Real quick
Sure.
for my own notes.
I can just send it to you.
Oh, yes. Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. So continuing on down the road, you do see as you keep walking down, and there are more of these kind of boarded up shop faces. You do pass through kind of an ajar door, and looking inside, there is a kind of in like an old store, like a general goods store. Passing by with the light, you see along the back wall, there is another door along the back wall. Some items scattered about.
What sorts of items?
What sort of items? If you'd like to go inside and look around, you can. There doesn't seem to be any sort of black puddles inside.
I'll just take a quick look around.
All right. Scanning quickly about the room. They're
6.
mostly
I rolled a 6.
investigation. All right.
Sure.
It's relatively
Yes.
barren.
What was
Yeah.
What was I rolling for again? I don't know. I rolled 6.
I rolled. It's
And then was my
relatively
nat 20 for the night.
barren. Did you want to use that?
No, I just randomly rolled.
All right.
There it goes. For the rest of the night, gone into the wind.
It just looks like an old shop. Mostly, again, general goods. There's, frayed ropes on the shelves, some knapsacks, rusty tools, molded jerky. The door at the back of the room is locked, so it wouldn't be easy access if you just want to look around. Not much other than that from what you can see.
I'll
Want to continue?
join the group.
Find anything interesting in there, Theo?
If moldy jerky is interesting, then yeah.
I mean, maybe. What if it's like a rare mold?
Eat it, you won't.
It's taken over it. Eat it.
I mean, there's one way to find out. Maybe it has like, I don't know, lets you see in the dark or something.
That would be helpful. It is quite difficult to see down here.
Could turn you invisible.
Invisible, super strength, perhaps.
Or it could just give you food poisoning.
I'm gonna run back to the store and grab some.
You go and grab
Buy
some
it.
jerky from its
China muted, by
display.
the way.
Combine it. Yeah.
I'll grab some extra
You
rope
combine
as
it with
well.
some of the nuts.
Some extra, yeah. You can
Like
grab
a
an
drink?
extra 30 feet of rope. I'd say.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty useful.
It's a little bit frayed. You don't know how much
Maybe
integrity it
not
has left,
useful.
but it looks mostly intact. A little bit of mending could probably fix it all up.
Wizards?
Wizards?
You have mending?
I do have mending.
Hey!
There you
I'm
go.
gonna cast it.
It becomes a full sturdy rope again.
There we go.
But
You
I'm
have
gonna,
the moldy jerky in hand.
I'm gonna hand a piece to Milo and offer it to everyone else.
No, we're not doing this. We
I've had
have
food poisoning. I would not risk it.
an objective here.
How does
We
this
need
smell?
to stay.
How
The
does
smell?
it smell?
Yeah. You smell good?
Smell like absolute garbo. No,
It smells like shit. It smells.
I go.
It smells as bad as preserved jerky could smell, which is not that bad. But in jerky sense, you don't want to eat it. It smells a little bit rancid.
Tell me, I have a 19 constitution, bitch. I'll eat that shit about fucking long.
Listen,
Don't.
I
We're gonna die from
I
eating
No,
will-
no,
jerky.
we're good. We're good.
I will
no,
eat it.
no
if
more
someone
derailing
else
the party.
does.
No, we're not eating it. It was a joke.
We're only given one life. Why not have a little fun?
I
you know?
already
You'd rather
jumped
spend
into
your
the.
last hours vomiting.
I already jumped in the water that I didn't know what it did. If it was like, it could have been shit. It could have been shit water.
It still could have been. I mean, we don't know.
How do I smell? Can I do the old?
Hit check.
I mean, you smell a little bit sweaty.
I'm rolling. Fuck you.
Oh, that
You
was
smell
my
check?
idea.
For smell.
What'd you
Little
roll?
musky. Little musky.
A little musky. You smell a little bit salty
A
from the
little
water.
salty and sweaty.
You have like the little bits of salt like stuck to the side of your face.
Sweaty.
Oh, that's the worst.
Musty.
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 Feel clean though. Water was refreshing.
Well, I mean, if we're not eating this jerky, I'll just
You just
put
throw
away
it on the
for
ground.
now.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
throw
I'm
it-
gonna take
Alright,
it.
I'll hold
a
on
little-
to it
No,
for
No,
a lonely night.
no,
Are you? Are you?
no,
No.
You're
no.
gonna kill yourself.
Do we have? What about Karma? Do you think Karma would like the?
For all we know, it could be
No, Karma doesn't
acidic.
eat meat.
Oh.
Karma eats insects.
Ashe does have a hawk in
I
his
mean,
shoulder.
what if it's? What if
Oh,
it
yes,
like
the hawk.
melt through your bag?
No.
It's acidic. It'll melt through your bag.
The only way to find out if it's safe or not is to eat it.
That is just untrue. That's just untrue. Why? Just
I mean, to be fair,
Don't.
someone must have had to try it first for like different fruits and stuff.
Theo, why don't you seem on my side? Why don't you?
I know.
We'll
I
split
said I
it.
take a little bite.
Oh, you
Oh,
took
Take
no.
a
a
little
little
bite.
Did you take a bite?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll join you. A little nibble.
Both of you roll Constitution saving throws for me, please.
How much?
Oh, no.
How much?
I'm gonna
How
get
much? Okay,
freaking
so I know how much
poisoned.
session time we wasted. How much D&D time have we spent doing this?
It's gotta be an easy 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dirty
Con
20.
Dirty
A
20.
warlock would get their spells back by now.
Mine's not bad. 19.
I think we're
19.
walking in
Fine.
and snacking.
You'll taste it. It's a little. It doesn't taste good. The texture's terrible.
Oh man.
You feel a little bit like throwing up at first, but don't feel like you're gonna, get an infection from that.
Is
Any
your
sort of
experiment done?
illness.
I don't
I've
think
had
it's one of
worse.
you guys.
It's fine.
That's concerning.
I look down at my hands. and see
You've
that I'm
had
invisible.
worse?
You do not turn invisible, unfortunately.
Disappointed.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, can I see better?
I mean, your
I'm
eyes are a bit
walking
watery.
away.
Your eyes
I'm
are a
going
bit watery.
I may
so
go
everything's kinda
hardy,
blurry.
but I may be all bubbly and fun. Too much. That's just
Nope.
gross.
I think you're really missing out.
Yes.
He
You know,
says
you're really-
in between barfs.
Yeah, you're really
Dude,
missing out, man.
I'm gonna take your word for it and move on.
Yes.
As we're walking, I'm
Old
gonna
pat on the
try hand
back.
some to Ash's bird.
No! Don't kill a bird named after me.
What's your
Fuck.
passive perception, Ash?
Fucking god.
And are you doing this stealthily?
I'm just gonna
I mean, it's a
See if the
hawk.
bird
It
wants
probably
it.
likes turkey.
Okay.
Going to I gotta.
It's
I'm
kind
gonna.
of-
You know what?
I mean, I noticed this, right?
Do
You know
What's
what?
your
To be
passive
fair,
perception?
13?
Like, beef
Yeah, you notice it if you're not being
jerky.
stealthy.
No. No.
Just
side.
kind of
No.
looks down at it. Kind of telling it no, it kind of like recoils its head back.
no.
I'll
It
get
looks like
you-
it wouldn't. He wouldn't deny it.
I'll get you proper food. Once we get back up, that is not proper food.
Kind of ruffles its feathers.
What is proper food?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of subjective what proper food is.
No,
Food that
for, like,
won't kill you.
Proper
For-
food
for
is not
animals-
jerky that has been sitting out for...
it's not really. It's not really up to subjectiveness what it is for animals. They kind of eat what's good for them.
Just
Wrong?
I'm just gonna snap and get rid of the hawk. We're moving on.
Hawk just little feathers kind of float down.
He just explodes.
Did you just?
It's like the bird. It's like the bird from
Just killed
Shrek.
Yeah, have we seen you? Have we
Hawk's
seen you do
dead.
that before? Have we seen you do that before?
No. No.
Oh,
It's gone.
Just kill your bird.
what did you do to it?
I sent him home. I can bring him back if you want, but I really don't want to feed it any gross garbage jerky. So
Can you put it on my shoulder?
is this hawk asking or is this?
This is not.
Why can't it be
This
both?
is Bill. This is not fair, Ash.
Fair
Why
enough.
can't it be both?
We'll see.
Does your chameleon do the same?
I also snap my fingers and karma vanishes.
Oh,
And then I snap again and appears on your shoulder.
It's like a little
Oh.
swirl of colors when it vanishes, and a little swirl back when it comes back.
oh my.
It is very,
Man,
very cool. And I'll give him back to you.
I want a magical animal.
Would
I
you
mean,
take
if you eat
care
enough
of
of
it?
this jerky, you might see one.
Well,
Moving on.
in heaven, yeah, probably.
You couldn't even take care of a goldfish when I got you one for your birthday.
You are not going into that.
Oh, that's so sad.
How dare you?
DM, where is the next location?
How
Because
dare
I'm
you?
like
That-
so far gone at this point.
That cuts deep.
So while the rest of you are discussing, Ash, you continue on a bit further, and you're met with another dead end. Looks like the road kind of crumbled in a bit, and it's blocking the way. However, to either side of this are two buildings. You see a broken open window in one, and just a door on the other. They're both dark interiors. You can't see what's beyond it, and you can presume this was the dead end that that she was talking about before.
Gonna peek in the window.
All right.
See what I see.
Looking in, kind of peering in, you see through the darkness. Kind of looks like a large kitchen, almost like an industrial kitchen. Can't make out all the details because there's no light, but
Well, I have dark vision.
you do have dark vision, so everything's really dim. You can make out the outlines of ovens, countertops. Beyond that, you see a doorway that leads in to more complete darkness. Nothing much beyond that.
Do I see signs of the Uzi?
The Uzi. Peering closely at the floor, you do see like little splotches. Very small. They don't seem to be moving. Just little black spots. What you can presume is ooze residue.
And which direction is it coming from again?
You're looking into the left window here, so you can see it kind of trail off through the doorway beyond.
Okay. So, are we moving, or are we just gonna stand in a circle like a bunch of idiots?
We're moving.
Cool.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
So you do have the broken window or the door on the other side.
Is it like left or right? Is this what we're deciding?
Yeah.
Always left.
Always left. Is
Always
good.
left?
Always left.
I've got no
Okay.
reason to argue.
So you all kind of carefully hop through this window. Try not to cut yourself on the broken glass. And you do enter this large kitchen. It looks way fancier than what you've seen in most restaurants. Ovens, iron ovens sit along the back wall, along with some wood fire stoves. There's a large ceramic tiled island that sits in the center. Cooking utensils are scattered along the floor and the countertops. Large cast iron pans hang from the walls, and large pots sit in shelves. And to the opposite wall of the ovens, you see a long basin full of dirty, now molding cutlery and plates. And there is another doorway that leads beyond.
Definitely don't need to eat any of the cutlery, for sure. I think we just leave that be.
Was that a thought that crossed your mind?
How else are you gonna eat the jerky?
I don't think consuming the cutlery is a necessary step to...
I meant like using the.
No, right, but what Milo was suggesting was to actually eat the cutlery.
I kind of look at Milo like.
Well, you know, never mind.
Are you a sword swallower? On the side?
Depends on what you mean by that.
Moving on.
This is my changing the subject song. I sing it when I want to change the subject.
So continuing on, you enter what it looks to be a dining area, like a high-end restaurant. Numerous tables fill the space. Once fancy tablecloths and rugs are molding and fraying. One rug that runs down the center of the room has a large acid burn mark down the center. More
Oh,
of
those
these
ones were
dark
acidic, right?
puddles.
Yeah, these things do the acid damage.
Okay. That's right.
Is it like
More-
a black? Is it like black acidic burn or whatever? Or is it like a colored like green?
You can presume it's from the black puddles that are scattered about. These puddles do seem a little bit larger. They don't seem to be moving at the moment.
Wait, so like, wait, what do you mean? Like, we think that these are the oozes like just vibing on the wall?
They're mostly on the ground. They're kind of
Oh,
they almost look like flat puddles.
Totally unassuming puddles of
Yeah.
black ooze.
totally
They're
unassuming.
they're
That's all they are.
sleeping. They're sleeping.
Only earthquakes wake them up.
Oh,
So
maybe.
if we just be really quiet.
So, are there any other exits out of this room?
Doesn't seem like it. Seems like the one behind you and the one on the opposite side of the room.
So
Take
get
a
through
little-
this.
It seems to be pretty deep. It's like about 30, 35 feet long
Okay,
to the other side.
gotcha. I'll
But-
kind of give it a quick scan just to see if anything else looks particularly important.
I mean, there are some scattered. What looks to be like purses, wallets that were dropped. You see some old clothes, kind of ripped, burned. Nothing else that looks particularly interesting.
Okay.
It looks like it was like everyone that was once in this room dropped everything that they had and left quickly.
Can I look in one of the old purses?
Sure, you can try to tiptoe into the closest one. All right. Roll a stealth check.
Oh,
You're getting close to them.
Oh, what am I getting close to?
Getting close to
the
the
oozes.
puddles.
The puddles.
Oh, the oozes.
Are you sure you want to do this?
That's fine.
It
I already
comes
said
closer.
it.
You sure you
That
want to do
sounds
this?
22.
Ooh. Okay, you carefully
Sneaky
step,
barbarian.
trying to step around any loose floorboards and any black puddles. Kind of reach over and grab one really quickly before retreating. And opening it up, you do see some looks to be like really old coins. Not really what you've seen before, but they look to be silver coins with different printing on them, engraved differently.
Oh.
Do they start with an E?
No.
Ah, damn it. God damn it.
E-money.
E-money.
No, I want
Yeah.
the. What's the
Yeah,
coin
I
that
know
starts
what
with
you
E again? I just want it.
The alternative gold coin.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want that. I don't
It's
know.
not that.
Damn it!
You will
How much
never
is
have
in
that.
it?
I hate you.
You see like 5 gold piece and about 9 silver pieces.
Ooh.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Then there's also like this little perfume bottle that's in there as well. And looks to be like a gold bracelet that was kind of tucked away.
Is it worth it? Should we just grab all of them?
Probably not the best to wake him up.
Well, you did it sneakily. And I go over and I go grab the next closest one.
The next one that you see is a little bit farther in. This one was
How
about
much is a little?
like 15 feet in the room to walk through. It looks like there are about 6 of these small puddles in the way.
Small puddles. See, here's the thing. We have to go through it either way. Why not try and get as much gear as possible on the way out?
You did see an alternative route on the other
Oh.
side of the alleyway, but you can
What
continue
if you
wanna
like
try.
went through and then just threw them back and we tried
Already
to catch them?
And then
I'm
you
gonna
drop
cast
one
Mage
and
Hand.
cause a giant.
I mean, like you said, we were gonna have to fire them
I
anyway.
mean, I already said that I was going to do it.
There you go.
You're
I
gonna
said I
try
was
to
gonna do it.
tiptoe? There are chairs in the way, there are tables in
type
the
of-
way, there are
what
puddles in
type
the
of-
way.
Maybe I use Erica's die. I'll use Erica's die.
Okay.
Shouldn't do it. Oh dear God.
Don't wake them up.
I'm also
Please.
gonna cast Mage Hand and try to.
Daddy needs that
Oh.
crappy
You
map.
have mage hand. We would have to do.
We have mage hand?
Yeah.
Look here, as you're starting to tiptoe out, you
Can't have
see
it.
Oh,
Theo wave her hand. What did you roll?
That is much more useful.
24.
Okay. You're able to
Roll the 19
Oh.
plus 5.
Quickly.
Sneaky sisters.
quickly
Erica's
dodge
die.
between the chairs and tables in the way, avoiding all of the puddles, and still managing to be very quiet as you snag up what looks to be a coin purse. And kind of, do you quickly tiptoe back, or do you stay out in the middle of the room?
Do I have to roll another stealth check to come back? I'm already out here, and we have mage hand. I could quite literally just be the person that hands it off to the mage hand. Like, we get a little conveyor belt going.
I mean, this room is 35 feet long.
How far does mage hand
It's
go?
gonna be a large dining
30
room.
feet.
I'm already here. I'm gonna be rich. I'm already here. Like,
I'm already here.
I'm already here. What do you want me to do?
Just be the conveyor belt. Just make sure it grabs it tight and then mage hand it over.
I look through the one that I'm grabbing particularly. I grab the one I was going for, the nearest one, and then
Mhm.
I open it up and look at it. Like,
Okay. Inside the coin purse, you do see 10 more gold pieces. Strange looking gold pieces, but gold pieces nonetheless.
Is that it?
10 gold pieces, yeah.
Worth it. Yes, it was. What am I doing? I turned back. I didn't think about this.
Just come back carefully.
I try to go back the way I came.
Okay. Roll
Come on,
another.
Erica dice. I
check.
swear to God. This would be so comedic justice. Come on. Oh, I fucked up the 25. Not 20.
Wow.
Erica die. Mwah. Oh,
Retracing your
she is with me.
tracing your steps backwards, able to avoid anything that would cause the oozes to be disturbed.
What else to tell you? Erica's with me tonight. I'm back. And then I go. I catch my breath because she was holding her breath the entire way. Did not take a breath the entire way back.
Well,
You're all
Someone could have said we had magic for that. That's all I'm saying. No one said anything. You just let me go.
to be
Keep
fair,
in
I
mind for
didn't
next time.
know we had magic like that. Theo, that was impressive.
It's a pretty simple spell.
Oh, I would have no idea.
Yep. Yep. A simple spell.
Okay, well, if we're done grave robbing, we can probably
There's so much more though.
we could get it on the way back once we've dealt with the actual problem.
We'll still have to kill them.
One step at a time.
Let's not be greedy.
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there now. Are we all good?
Like speaking like a child.
Yes, I think we're ready to go.
Are we
Okay.
going back the other way?
I thought we were just gonna continue on.
Yeah, the alternative way.
There's
Wasn't it the alternative way? What do you mean?
no, there's another
literally
door
said
right over
that.
there. There's two
That's
ways
the
we
way
could
I'm
go.
talking about. Yeah, that's the way I'm talking about.
Right, and there's a door in this this restaurant right over there that leads further in.
Where kick the door? No. Fine. No. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
All right.
You see the gears sort of and it's sort of steam and smoke
Misfiring.
come out.
Yeah.
Valkyra's smart, dude, but fuck me, can she not put a puzzle piece together? She's like has high intelligence, really low wisdom.
All right. Going back the way you came.
Wait, we are? Okay.
Are we? Where are we going? Fuck me.
Returning back to the alley
Okay.
and going through
There was
the door
a
on the
door. What
right-hand
door?
side.
Oh, that door.
Did you
Are we? I think we
There's
were
the
talking about
door.
the same thing. I think we
There's
were
the
talking about the
door.
same thing.
We
Okay.
went through a window.
So yeah, and I thought that you said because I
thought there was
asked,
another-
I looked around the restaurant and I thought you said there was another door in the restaurant that we could have gone out of.
No, it was on the opposite side of the alleyway.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
so we are going through the door on the other way
Amazing.
back.
Yes.
Okay. The alternative way that we could have gone in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, so left wasn't the answer. God damn it. So go right.
You go right.
That's my turn to
After
fucking get jammed up.
Shaking off your aneurysms, you continue. Opening-
Where the fuck are we going?
Opening the door on the right-hand side of the alley, you see kind of a living area of a home. In the room are a couple of couches, a small table, and kind of bookshelf. And on the other side of the room, there is this small kitchen area with cabinets and drawers. It looks abandoned. There are no signs of oozes in here. There's no big puddles, but there you do see on the far end of the room behind the couches is a stairwell down.
Down we go.
Down we go.
All right.
Who is are you still leading the way, Thyra?
I can't see in the
Can go.
dark.
All right.
I'll go first.
Sure.
Careful.
I have my shield up. Like I'm like
All
shield
right.
walling through the.
I'll go in the back.
All
Fighter.
right.
Barbarian.
Viking
Lead.
sandwich.
Protecting the
Right.
squishies.
Viking sandwich.
Viking sandwich. All right. Passing the living area, you go down this set of stairs, and you see this kind of storage area. It looks to be this kind of, it's damp down here. There's a large like wet spot on the floor. Looks like water had been gathering here, but there's no big puddle. And there's a row of shelves, and looking at them, you do see these kind of like old children's toys placed upon it, like old wooden horses and dolls lining the shelves, or books lined upon it as well. What looks to be old children's books, and there's an easel in the corner. Whatever artwork was on it has been ruined with time. But looking closely, it's kind of looks like the shape of a landscape, but you can't make out any details. In this room, kind of inspecting it closely, there is a crack in the wall, probably about 2 feet wide. You could fit through it.
1 second. Keep going.
Is that the only way to go?
Looks like it.
Well, fortune favors the bold. Well, hopefully my ass doesn't trip the
Colonel.
dog. I'm trying to sneak by the oozes. The clap of my ass cheeks keep causing earthquakes.
You are able to squeeze through, despite having the fattest dumpy in the West.
It makes him. It goes, funk. As I it's caught. Funk.
Yep.
Damn it.
But you are able to start kind of shuffling through. If everyone else would like to follow.
Since I'm the last one in the back, I'll take just a second to look at the kids' room. And just be a little saddened by it being so abandoned.
All right.
I'll go in.
Kind of looking through, you do see out of place a small box.
Can I go look at
It
the
doesn't look
box?
locked, just looks like it was placed there.
Can I look at the box?
Okay. Inside the box, you see a pair of golden wedding rings and this kind of folded up piece of paper within it. Looks preserved, doesn't look like it has been damaged at all.
Can I read it real fast?
Do you speak Elvish?
I don't.
Take it anyway.
It's in some script that you can't quite read. Very beautiful penmanship, though.
I think she just gently brushes the 2 wedding rings and closes the box and just leaves it. Thinking about something. So
Fucking money.
Do you take the letter?
I'll take the letter.
Okay.
Fucked up.
You now have the letter.
But I'll hurry back along so I don't get left behind.
We hear the echo above.
On the other side,
through the crack.
you do enter into what looks to be another room. The crack that you went through kind of sloped downwards, and you had to catch yourself from slipping. On the little bit of it's a little bit slick, the floor of this, but you do enter into another room that looks like has more water gathering on the bottom. No real signs of oozes still, but there is another crack on the other side that you can't see through yet. But as you come in, you kind of step into this pool of water. It's about an inch or 2 deep. It's not getting into your boots or anything, but kind of reflects on the walls around. Smells briny. You do start to smell a little bit of a gross smell in the air.
It smell like the oozes.
A little bit.
Wait. It's gonna smell like fucking shit for the next 30 hours. So as we just keep going, is there anything of value in here? Like, I don't know, a pair of wedding rings? that could be resold for $1 billion.
This looks to be like an old bedroom. The beds are waterlogged. There are a few tables. Do you want to
They're like with
look
with
around?
drawers. Yes, very much.
Okay. You can go look
Mm.
through them. Make an
I will look
investigation
through
check.
them.
I'm gonna look too. I'm gonna see if I can find out like who used to live here.
I don't even know what that says. It's too dark. I don't know if it rolled on the 5 or on the 13. I'm gonna take the 5 just to be safe.
All right.
Investigation 6.
6. Looking
Fuck you, give me
through.
money.
Looking through the drawers, you do find like a small journal. Looks to be someone's kind of almost like a dream journal. Like they were writing down any sort of visions they had in their sleep. It talks about their nightly prayer to the Saint Vir.
Saint Vir.
Vir, V-I-R. And how, it's a little bit lusty through the nature of that saint and all the sort of dreams that they had, but they get
those type of dreams.
Oh, they're those kind of
they get
dreams.
Those kind of dreams. I see what you're saying now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
as you flip through
Damn.
the details, they get a little bit darker. Like
Kinky.
they begin having almost premonitions of something.
Damn. Valkyra
They-
right now, like the way that how fast she's reading, she's into this. I don't know what she started reading, but she's into it.
God.
Theo kind of looking over her shoulder, interested
She's-
in.
she-
You're
she started-
taking more of closer look at the pages than she is.
I went like I started with like, huh, whoa, oh,
But soon it begins to discuss a bad feeling. Almost like an end arriving before it ends.
like their own death or like just an overall end.
An overall end. A very bad feeling. Visions of darkness and like green dust in the air.
Green. Is that it?
Almost a suffocating feeling before the journal ends.
That was depressing. I'm going to hang on to that. Just for the sake of it.
And you do see a small silver figure of the same aspects. Vir. That was a different saint I was thinking of.
Take it.
Vir.
I'm just gonna note down where we found the two things on a little slip of paper and just.
Oh!
Okay.
What the hell?
What happened?
The bulb was dying.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's getting fucking.
I'm getting a bad feeling of
Haunted.
things to come.
Yeah, seriously.
we just
Okay,
heard.
about premonitions of the end.
We
of
just
the
yeah,
heard
world.
the
about the
ghost
end.
of this
and-
house for freaking months.
How do you add
Anyway.
loot in this fucking?
I just make sure that there's like a little slip of paper that notes where we found the journal in the journal.
All right. Nothing else that you can really see.
What about like the other table stuff? Is there any more?
There's some ruined books. Anything else would be in the water.
Do we continue forward?
All right. You continue through the crack in the wall. You do drop down another like foot or two into what now appears to be the actual sewers beneath the city.
Start smelling like
It's-
shit.
Doesn't smell good in here. The air is thick. It's heavy in your lungs. It smells. This is when you start getting that whiff of that putrid smell. But stepping into these narrow tunnels, you do see to the right of you is a grate, like iron bars blocking your path, but the left does seem clear.
Always left.
Always left.
Lead on.
Always left.
All right.
I wonder if I light a torch in here, we'll all get lit on fire. Like all the
How do
gas.
you... Oh,
It smells like shit.
I mean, I'm not sure if there's a high enough concentration of...
Take your word on it.
Do we die?
Yeah, do we all burn up and... Oh, she's rolling.
Oh, cool.
She's rolling, great.
As you light it,
The whole-
you kind of like hold it out from you and flinch as you light it. There's a small like little poof. You feel like it warms your face up, maybe singe your eyebrows, but
Do I still have my...
maybe.
My eyebrow's still there? Valkyra
Okay.
looks genuinely worried.
No, they're gone. I'm sorry.
You still feel hair there.
That's mean. I believed you.
Don't believe everything you hear from strangers.
Are we strangers? I know your name.
No, you don't.
We're strangers.
I get what you put. I get what you put. One of them sneaky folk.
Hmm?
I'm speaking about Ashe.
Hmm.
One of them sneaky folk.
Anyway, this will be fun.
didn't mean to-
Continuing.
Didn't mean to offend.
Continuing to the left.
Yeah, continue. Awkwardly now.
A kind of shuffle, single file through these really narrow tunnels. You kind of have to duck your head, you taller ones. But you keep continuing forward as the smell gets thicker, heavier, and you're starting to get to the point where you might throw up if the smell gets any stronger.
I think
Gross.
we're heading the right
I'll
direction.
tie a bandana around my nose.
Yeah.
Kind of pull up your hoods and scarves and such. It helps a little bit.
I'll
Not a
spray
whole
the
lot.
perfume.
Oh,
You spray the perfume. It smells like a little bit like vanilla-y, a little bit floral.
give me some of that.
It's
Like
directly in your
like an inhaler.
Guys, I gotta get a spray paint out of the other room.
Oh, no.
Y'all want to hit or?
Ooh, yeah, that's the shit.
It does sting your nose.
It's like a plague doctor. It's like I can't get sick if I'm just sniffing the good shit 24/7. That's what they were doing in their masks.
I mean, it was to ward off the smell of rotting people around them, but you know.
It wasn't even the smell. It was it was the thought that it was genuinely just that bacteria.
Whatever it was. Continuing. You do come across an opening, sort of central point for the sewage pipes. And peering in, you do see, peering out of the water, little black blobs. Varying sizes. Blocking the way.
Like these ones are active, or are they just?
They still seem just kind of chilling for the moment.
Are they as like low as the other ones were in the other room, or are they still like? Are they like up?
They seem to be all in the water, and based on how deep the water is, they're larger than the previous ones. With the tops of them poking out like little black islands.
This is Leah. This is Leah talking.
Yes.
What if we just put the torch in the water, and if it's flammable, we just burn them all up?
You know, water.
It's sewage water. What's...
Is sewage water flammable? Like,
If Mythbusters
No!
taught me anything,
that's not what.
Mythbusters-
That's not what caused it to explode. I know exactly what myth you're talking about. That's not at all why that caused it.
it's the gas. But
It's the gas.
if it's this concentrated here,
No!
Well, I've always thought. I've actually always wondered. Like, I think, what if they're just like oil?
yeah,
You just throw a torch at them and they burst into flame. Like, that's what I first thought when I first fought them.
I'm
They just
saying.
give off that vibe?
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
What is with this fuck around and find out mentality that we've had since we got down
Hey,
here?
first of all, this was
It's called the
Leah talking.
scientific method.
All right, listen.
I don't know when
This
the
is how you-
party started
The
talking
more
about
you
this, but this
look,
is
the
Leah
more you
talking
fuck
about it.
around, the more you're gonna find out. All right. Simple correlation. I mean, I'm
Okay,
I'm
so
down
are
to
we
try
gonna
it.
light these things up, or
Can we sneak by?
We did come here to deal with them, so
Well, is there a way to sneak by, or do we have to kill them?
are they completely blocking the passage forward?
You do see the three tunnels that go past this room. They don't look all concentrated in one. They don't look like they're completely blocking the path. If you can certainly try to sneak around them, but they're in a more tight space than before. Before it was just an open room.
What's the highest stealth? I have a +5.
It's yeah, I mean probably. Yeah.
I've got a 6.
I have
You're right.
3.
Gunfighter. That's why.
Yeah.
You could send like a minesweeper out, basically, to like find the path through, and then we just follow them.
So you're saying that we should just put Milo in the midst of all of it, and then
I can do
he
it too.
discovers the.
I could
Well,
do it. I'm on it too.
we said singular, so I thought, you know.
I wasn't necessarily volunteering anyone. I could do it myself.
Unless we want to take care of it from a range point, and then we could charge in.
Okay, level with me here for a second. If we pick a fight now, what do you think the odds are of us getting swarmed from all directions?
We have to. It's either we sneak by, but either way, the possibility of a fight, we have to consider it. In case someone fucks up or steps in the wrong spot.
Okay. Next
need-
question. Which way are we going?
Which is the least dense, like of all? Which one has the least amount of them? If there's 3 tunnels.
The least dense would probably be the rightmost one. At least from this viewpoint.
Would it be possible to go to the right one and then just go to the center one? From there, you just go down the line, or is it
I mean, if
once
you want
get
to
past everything?
take a closer look to see if the tunnels combine.
Sure.
All
We
right.
might have to go into a tunnel to figure this out, though. Either way, we
mean-
need to get ready for a fight. In case we fuck up.
Ashe, right?
Yes.
Can your bird fly through and see which way is the right path?
If he could see. And I'll snap him
Yeah.
in. Give us a quick look-see.
All right. Can't really spread his wings out all the way.
Is it really that tight?
It's like 5 feet wide at most.
At most.
It's a lot thinner than I thought it was.
I guess you can only stand single file in here.
Oh. That changes things.
But
But it does
where you
open
currently
up.
are, if you
It opens up.
it opens
yeah.
up a bit, you'd have to
You have to get through them
get him in.
first.
like in there.
Either way, we have to go forward. So let's just go forward. Either way, we have to get out of this fucking stupid ass tunnel. If I'm leading the way, then fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
try to not
You're
step
you're
on
in
something.
front. We
Yeah,
gotta
I
follow
have
you.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but step by step. If I fuck up, you can all blame me.
All right.
Okay.
And stealthy?
I mean,
Stealth.
how else? Come on, Erica, die. Daddy needs that crappy 7. Show me 7. No way if I rolled 7. I'd be blown away. I'd be blown away if I rolled a 7, but I did not. I rolled a 14. Not great, not bad.
Okay.
Oh,
Luckily.
this isn't a group check?
Oh,
Oh, is
if
that the
it's
group
just
check? I thought I was
If
just
you
going
are
by
all
myself.
going
was it just I thought we were all going as a group, and if it's just them,
Are we all
then-
going at once, or is it me going and then I'm like,
I'm not you. What are you doing?
I'm going. If people want to follow me, by me. But
I would be following.
I'm going. So am I group rolling, or is everyone group rolling?
So whoever's going forward,
Yeah, Milo.
roll us up.
I got a 20.
Ooh,
I'll go
okay.
too.
I got a natural 1.
Oh,
I got a
fuck
12.
me. Great. Well, let's get
I
ready
rolled
for
a
the fight.
16. No, 20. Because I have plus 4.
20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So 2 20s, a 16, 14,
And
a natural
16.
1, and a 16.
It's good. It's good.
It's
Is it?
overall good. Overall above 10.
Is that how that works? Doesn't the nat 1 instantly fail?
Nah.
You do have 2 20s, which does kind of balance it out.
I'm the sneakiest barbarian.
Dang, dang.
But moving forward, luckily there's no oozes hiding in the water under you as you step forward. And you eventually carefully reach the opening. It's not a huge room. It's maybe about 15 feet deep, about 25 feet across. And there are 3 big columns in the center. Maybe looks to be pipes, disappear under the water. But in this room, you do immediately see at the back 2 larger masses and a few smaller ones surrounding them. There's none immediately in front of you.
So a bigger one and then smaller ones?
It's 2 bigger ones. One's kind of further into one of the tunnels. Can't see much beyond that.
And they're blocking our path? So we
They would be
gotta fight.
blocking your path into the tunnels. The left 2 tunnels. The right one seems the most open right now.
I just motioned to the right tunnel.
Well, if we want to get to the center of the wherever they're coming from, don't we want to go towards where they are most?
Do we want to just go straight into it without, getting a bit more of a lay of the land, or?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what might set them off. They're rather dormant right now. What draws them out? Is it the earthquakes that stirs them from their sleep, whatever they're in? Or is it the smell of people?
Well, if there's anything
How
that I've
loudly are you
learned-
talking right now?
Whispering.
We're whispering. It's a
Okay.
stage whisper.
A warden.
Okay.
If I've learned anything over the past couple of hours, it's that we quite diligently follow the fuck around and find out philosophy. So, if you really want to, take that
Poking them.
weapon of yours and just.
I could make a bit of a noise. Do we have any way of doing a sizable amount of damage in a closed quarters? Or are we just picking things off one at a time?
Well, I can make an earthquake.
You do see looking in, there is another tunnel leading to the left of the room. That I failed to mention.
You think it could collapse something on top of them? Bring something down.
Isn't our goal to go these places, though? We don't want to close them off.
I think it's that strong.
I think the
But we can see if they go towards or away from the source.
Ah, I see, creating a sound distraction. I think it's worth a shot.
All right. Well, do the thing.
Read the spell really quick.
What the fuck spell? Like
Earth tremor.
Fuck around and
Earth
find out.
Tremor. Gotcha.
All right.
That makes
And this is
Um,
a source with a place in sight. You can cause the origin of this.
So there's water all around, right?
Mhm.
Can I see like to the bottom of the like beneath the water, or is there anywhere that's like
Not
clear?
re- It's pretty murky. It is old sewer water. And it's about, I don't know, like 6, 8 inches deep.
It doesn't say that I have to see it. It just has to be within range.
Okay.
So I'll cast it, and I'll have this like the center be like away from all the potential paths, I guess.
Okay. There is another tunnel leading left that doesn't seem to be currently occupied by oozes. So
I'll do it kind of next to it, so it's not like right at the entrance, but like a little bit next to the entrance.
okay. Suddenly, you all feel this kind of shaking in the ground. The water ripples, and you do see oozes that were stuck to the ceiling that you couldn't really
great.
see.
Ooh.
Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
great.
Little small ones
We pissed off
kind of
Gron.
fall off, and the larger ones begin oscillating in the water, kind of sensing this tremor waking them up.
And if they fail a dexterity saving throw, they take 1d6 damage
Oh.
That's good.
and are knocked prone, but I don't know if these can be knocked prone.
Dex
Didn't
save.
use be not prone.
Okay, let's see. And it's a 10-foot range?
So
The area?
about that. Earth tremor is a 10-foot radius from
Does
yourself.
that? Yeah, does that
Oh.
mean us?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Oh, we
here,
didn't read
Well, it
spell
says-
descriptions.
It
Yeah,
says you cause
well,
a
this
tremor on the
one's
ground
weird,
within
but like
range?
technically, Earth tremor is like it
Right, for
originates from yourself and goes out 10
Hmm.
feet. That's how the spell works. It's just not worded very well.
Ah.
But you can't pick a spot to use it. It just comes from you.
Okay.
Then I don't do that.
You don't do that. Good to
Radical.
know.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You sure you don't want to do that?
I'm pretty sure I don't want to knock everyone prone.
Why not? It'll be fun.
You'll just fall on your ass in the sewer water.
Ew. So what are we doing?
Well, there's also the idea that these things don't move quite fast, so what if we just
Okay.
ran?
Yeah. Did we get an idea of how quick these things moved last time we fought them, or do they have very slow movement speed?
They were pretty slow. To be fair, they didn't have to move so far, but
We could
yeah,
take that.
maybe like
It's a very good point. We could just run like hell. Hope we lose them.
So are we running towards the density or
You just book it.
like into them?
Which tunnel?
Which one do we think is the most important?
Probably the one where they all are.
So let's do that one. This is what-
Okay.
We just run. We just run like hell.
Well, I think we could try to make a bit of distance, being as quiet as we can, but if something goes wrong, we just
Then we book it.
run.
That seems like a much more consistent idea.
Well, do you mind if I go first? If I could hit it if they start to attack.
By all means.
Sure.
You sure of this?
I'm sure. Take out my axe. And I start to sneak towards the very occupied tunnel.
the very occupied tunnel.
Right. Surely this doesn't go wrong.
You have to. Did you have to say that?
Alright, well, make a stealth check.
Okay. And I'm also I'm prepared to hit if something starts attacking.
Okay,
We're going with her, or are we behind you just waiting?
up to
I
you.
think we're going.
I'm going with her.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Come on.
Anyone
no.
moving forward, make a stealth check.
I got 9.
16.
11.
11,
Oh, fuck
9,
me.
Well.
16, and 11. Alright,
Not great.
Thyra, you begin leading the walk forward towards the center tunnel. As you move, trying to be as stealthy as possible, you hear behind you someone slip as
Yeah.
Milo steps on an ooze hidden under the water.
Oh.
And you just
Uh-oh.
slip and you catch yourself and ripples of the water just go and suddenly you see them start to move.
Okay, time to run, time to
shifting.
run, time to run.
Wait, are they aggroed yet? Do we know if they're aggroed? Because everyone just do the thing where everyone stands still and just.
And around your foot, Valkyra, you feel something slowly.
And I try and run.
That didn't take very long.
I'm
No!
gonna take the old jerky and I'm gonna throw it down where we came from.
Yes!
Do they have a sense
It
of
was
smell?
useful.
I really hope it. I hope they have a sense of smell, and they're like, "Ooh,
They don't seem to be phased by the jerky.
damn it!"
Not even the splash it makes.
Okay, one little one that was kind of
A
hiding
little
on the
baby
wall, just
slime.
Does anyone have a grenade?
falls on top of it.
Flashbang.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, running. I'm running. Valkyra's
Yeah,
already
running.
gone.
Yeah,
100%
Or
running.
sprinting.
Running.
Yeah.
Running. Run.
running as fast as you can.
Double dash.
Everyone make an acrobatics check as you try
And
to maneuver through.
Just to be
Acrobatics.
clear,
What is my
we are running
acrobatics?
towards them, right?
Yes, we're running as fast as we can
Okay.
towards over them before they can like get up and do anything.
Gotcha.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Dirty
Valkyra
20.
got a dirty 20.
Wait,
Acrobatics.
athletics?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Is it acrobatics or athletics or?
It's acrobatics.
8.
Okay, well, 21.
8.
8.
The wizard's got 8.
21.
22.
Damn, man.
Wow. Everyone but the wizards.
Fucking wizards, bro.
My
Always
dex is high.
Throwing.
I would make it a Milo would make
Dice
it
are
a point
fucking
though
cursed, man.
to like not leave anyone behind. Like if someone was
Okay.
like straggling, would try to help.
Okay. With everyone else rolling so high, you start running through as you see Theo and Ashe kind of struggle to get their feet out of the now kind of encircling oozes. You kind of lift them out almost as you run, pulling each other along. I will say that Theo and Ashe, you do take 3 points of acid damage as you run through, kind of getting caught in the oozes as you go. But helping each other along, you do manage to make it through as the oozes kind of slowly follow you, some of them using their tendrils to stick to the sides of the tunnels and kind of pull themselves towards you. But eventually, you make it past this patch, and you do see a ladder leading up beyond this tunnel. So running into it, you see a ladder
yell-
leading up to an
ladder?
open, up to an open manhole above.
Okay.
I throw the torch at I throw the torch that I've had at one. I just want to throw my torch at one.
Throw your torch at one
I
of those
just want to
limes.
see what fucking happens if I hit it and it lights on fire. I just want to, and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna also yell in giant, "Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!"
You throw it and it kind of skids off the top almost as you see a small like little patch of flame like off of it. Doesn't explode. You do see it land on another ooze and it kind of engulfs it for a second before you see a little within it.
Valkyra will remember this and begins to, and then
Alright.
gets up the ladder. Are we all going up the ladder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go,
Going up.
go!
All right. You all emerge into what looks to be a wider street.
We're like back in the city, like on top of it, like
No, it's still dark. You're still
oh, it's still in
underground.
okay, we're still underground. I thought okay. I was like,
But you emerge into a wide, darkened hallway. This tunnel is different from what you've seen so far. The walls are not storefronts and brick faces. They're more so smooth composite stone walls. Arrows and Elvish script are engraved along the sides. Anyone who can read Elvish reads that says emergency shelter with arrows pointing down the road. Puddles of the same black substance are smattered across the floor. Mostly dissolved pieces of bone are scattered around. And the smell is more putrid than ever. I'd like everyone to make a constitution saving
I
throw.
was waiting for that.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No, that's on brand. No, that's on brand.
Well-
That's 9. No, that's on brand.
9. Okay.
19.
You would definitely
16.
puke to this.
Yes. Natural 20.
Nice.
So 22 total.
All right. Anyone who rolled below a 15, you have this unbearable urge to vomit. You all have to kind of cower in the corner, and you do actually, some of you do vomit immediately
Who else? Who
due to
actually
the
did?
smell.
It was Valkyra and Theo.
Valkyra and Theo, you both just turn around and kind of hurl. Try to be as quiet as you can.
Oh no!
But-
I'll immediately run
No.
over and hold back.
No way!
there.
No way that she'd be quiet about that. Zero way. On brand, loud as hell.
You hear
I'm holding
Valkyra's
your
loud
hair
vomiting.
Loud vomiting. On
while
brand.
you're vomiting.
But your eyes, nose are just watering like crazy.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I take the perfume and just go into your face.
The perfume helps slightly, but now you two have disadvantage on any ability checks relating to sight or smell, as your eyes water and heavily, and your nose is just filled with this putrid stench.
No, Dungeon Master.
The rest of you,
Go fuck yourself.
the rest of you are able to keep your composure, but
Think
you do see around you more puddles of this. No large masses, but just look like remnants. A lot of it across the floor.
after maybe walking for a couple minutes and
Running.
not being able to see, I'm gonna switch over to seeing out of Karma's eyes, and Karma's just gonna climb to the top of my head and look out.
Smart.
That is
so
adorable.
Great. I'm the
That-
fucking.
that's
I'm the fucking
adorable,
weekend.
yeah.
All right, great. I'm the weak link.
Aren't you a half elf? You can see in the dark.
But
Bitch.
I
Oh, her. Or
Um,
me?
Oh,
I
the
failed the-
water. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's smart.
This is where we're supposed to be.
Looks like it.
What does it look like?
Shit.
Smells like it too.
Just be ready. We might be walking into something a bit crazy.
All right.
I mean, surely it doesn't get any worse.
I don't like you. You say these
No,
things.
no, wait, no.
And
Just let it be.
all right. We
And
continue on.
continuing. Okay. At the end of the hall, before you, is a large metal door. Above it, or on it rather, you do see a sign in Elvish that says Emergency Attack Shelter Within. Capacity of 200, maximum of 250. Current supply level low. Then, under it, door can only be locked from the inside. That's all it reads. The door
This is the one.
it is pulling on the large handle. Is a big like circular kind of vault handle. Pulling on it and trying to turn it, it is locked. However, at the bottom edges, the lip of it is corroded. Black puddles kind of trail out of it.
So it could be pulled off, or do we go underneath it?
I mean,
I don't think we can.
Deadlift it.
there is.
Ah!
It
Straight
looks like a lock mechanism to the right of the handle, if
Mhm.
you would like to pick it. Otherwise, there is the edges do look corroded. Maybe its integrity
could, in
has been
theory-
lost over time.
Try and pull it off, but that'd make a lot of noise.
They're behind this door, anyways. I don't think it matters.
We're doing a fight. The fight is here.
I will try and pull
I will
this
help.
door.
I will help.
Well, thank God. I don't land it
All
myself.
right.
I'm decently.
One of
Valkyra
you make a
is
strength
decently
check
strong.
with advantage, or both make it individually.
You make it with advantage.
Okay.
Higher strength than I did.
Ooh, natural 19
Ooh.
for strength. 22.
22.
Nobody
With-
look like it noticed.
With Valkyra's help, you two kind of pull, kind of wedging your axe in it as well. You kind of pull and pry this door open with a large squeaking noise as it slides across the stone.
And I would say that Frost probably comes back as she uses her adrenaline to.
Kind of moisture from the air kind of gathers. And any of you with a high enough passive perception can see this kind of frost lick up her arms as she pulls before melting away again.
I was clenching too hard. I wasn't seeing. I didn't see anything.
But inside now, the room, even with light, looks pitch black. As you look closely, those of you with dark vision, you do see a shine across the walls and the floor.
Ugh.
You wait a minute after the noise, and you start to see it oscillate slightly. You see pieces of bone within it move. And looking closer, you do see like old, like buckles, old jewelry, things that aren't quite corroded as much within this black mass as it starts to kind of gather. And this is a large room, and this looks to be kind of universally spread about as it begins gathering and gathering together. Would
Is there
anyone like to do
human
anything?
bones? Assuming?
With your knowledge, I would say they do look humanoid.
Well, I will take up my book, and as I draw my rapier, as it is released from the scabbard, you see as it engulfs itself in fire. And I cast Produce Flame. And I just looking around, waiting just to see if anybody's like...
Nope. Good idea.
Yeah, no, I was...
And I just slash
Fire.
through
Fire,
the
fire,
air
fire.
and send the Produce Flame out towards where the mass appears to be gathering.
All right.
I have a 30-foot
Everyone-
range on that.
All right. It does appear to be within range.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
As everyone can take a surprise round against the Mother Rot Ooze.
The mother robberies.
I rolled an 8. My dice giveth and taketh away.
An
Give it
8
back, take it
Yes.
away.
surprisingly hits.
What's the possibility of making a
An
fire?
8?
What's the possibility of making a fire arrow?
Okay.
The large mass in the center, yes.
Like literally just wrapping an arrow with a cloth and lighting it aflame and shooting.
You can try.
I would love to
certainly
try.
So I rolled a natural 2 to hit. And I rolled a natural 1 for damage.
Great.
So I deal 1 point of fire damage.
Hey, that's
All
two.
right. Hey,
Face.
you do see it. It kind of almost skids off the top at first, but it catches and kind of whoosh into the center of it as it begins creating its mass. Anyone else? Would anyone else
Also-
like to do it?
I'll
I either-
light
Taking a
I-
surprise
torch
round, I'll take a
and-
shot at it.
Yeah, do I either throw
Okay.
a fucking torch
Yeah,
at her or do I hit it with
I'll throw a hand axe at it, I guess.
All right. So, who's going first in this surprise round?
I mean, I
Oh,
already
you
went,
want-
so
I'll
You already
go.
you
I
went.
can-
Okay.
And I'll set up my torch on fire and throw it in.
Oh yeah, I have a
Alright.
torch.
You strike up another torch, toss it in, make an a ranged attack roll against it.
Assuming I'm not proficient in throwing torches.
it would just be plus dex.
Yeah.
7.
7? That
Mhm.
just hits.
Cool.
Jesus Christ, this thing is
I would say
easier to hit than
it is. Hey, they don't move very
Questionably
fast at
effective.
all.
Yeah.
So, I would say for a torch, for torch damage,
Torch.
Isn't that actually a thing?
is it a thing?
I don't know.
I don't
Torch?
think there's a weapon.
Let's take a look.
1 fire damage. It does 1 fire damage.
What?
That's how much a torch does. It literally says
It deals
Yeah.
1 fire damage, yeah.
Wow.
after burning a torch hit, yeah,
Okay.
1 fire damage. Okay. Well,
It takes a fire damage. Just
Wow.
throw it in.
That's as
What if-
strong as my cantrip.
yeah, literally. What if I can I make that fire arrow like literally just wrap a thing around an arrow, light it aflame, and then just yeet it at the thing?
For crafting a speed crafting a fire arrow.
I was gonna do it before we looked at the door, but that's just whatever. It's fine.
You're doing it before you looked at the door?
I was going to do that like the moment I got up here, because I was thinking like I'm gonna make like 30 fire arrows, but it is what it is.
I can let's say
I don't
if
know how you make
you-
fire arrows in D&D though. Please.
how would
thing.
Valkyra make a fire arrow?
So
my question.
realistically, what you do is simply just get something flammable or wrap it around, so at least it has an edge that it would still stick into it. It wouldn't do as much piercing damage, obviously, but it would have the real downside would be the range would be reduced by a shitload. That would be the actual downside of a fire arrow. But since it's like right there, you pull that bitch back, it's still gonna hit like a truck. It'll light it on fire as well.
Right. So
You take just a bit of cloth, and I'm gonna cut it off, just wrap it around, let it go.
okay. Make a ranged attack roll against it. I'd say you get like 1 or 2 of these if you're planning to do them as soon as you got up.
Yeah, no, sure, yeah, sure, okay. Ranged attack. I have no idea what that was. What if I fix it? I don't remember. It is 9,
9 to hit?
which hits. Yeah,
It hits.
like would it just be the
What is
arrow?
happening?
I don't know. Would it just be longbow?
D&D.
D&D.
Let's hope I
Wait a
can
minute.
roll better
Hold
than
on, hold on.
1. Well, so 6 piercing damage, or I guess it could just
Okay.
be 6 fire damage. I don't know how you want to roll that.
I'd say roll. Let's say it does the amount of a torch, because they're essentially the same thing.
So
So,
D4.
6 points of piercing,
7.
1 fire.
yeah.
Better than nothing.
I can do reckless attack. That's right. I forgot.
And then I fired a round at it as well
Oh, that pissed off the entire thing. Didn't it?
Roll to hit.
earlier. For a 16 to hit and then 10 piercing damage.
Ooh. All right.
You also you awoken the entire fucking thing by that
As
gunshot.
you fire your bullet, everyone's ears ring as
Oh,
you've used a gun in an enclosed space, and it just kind of bounces off the walls all of you have to like recoil for a moment as this loud, piercing noise cuts through the air. You do strike true at the forming ooze. You see it recoil at this kind of like little bit of flames licking across its surface. Not a whole lot, but whatever it's made of is kind of continuing this trickle of flames.
That
It does
everyone?
recoil.
Do I get my surprise?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, I thought you already.
I haven't done it. I
Nope.
think I'm just gonna run in and hit it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
First I would like to rage.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh,
No, I'd like to
Man,
rage.
fuck this ooze.
And I will screw it. I'll reckless. No, yeah, I'll reckless attack because you know
Fuck
why
it.
not?
reckless attack. All right.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20.
I've never played a barbarian.
Yeah.
Just hit shit and hit it hard.
Hit it hard.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
9 plus 10. Nice.
Shut.
A
Hmm.
D12? What is a D12?
I don't know.
Only
something nuts
barbarians
walking
use
on?
D12.
It's literally used by nothing else.
D12.
I will give Wizard. You know, how about Wizard of the Coast instead of fucking with our licensing? Just give us some use for D12s. I
Yeah.
love them. They look
Real.
incredible.
What did
They're
you
such
roll?
A cool, such a cool
I
looking
rolled an
dice.
11 plus 3
Nice. Ooh.
Plus rage.
plus rage. What is rage?
+2.
2.
Plus 2, so 16.
16.
Oh boy.
Get
Oh.
fucked.
Well, so what was the slashing damage?
The slashing damage
Great.
was 14.
Well,
Okay.
the rage
Doesn't
damage just adds
rage
to the
count
weapon
as
damage.
slashing? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
So it's
16 total.
So 16.
16.
16 slashing damage.
Great.
16
Here comes the
total.
DM to ruin everything by cutting it in half.
Look, I didn't make the rules.
You made the.
I didn't make the rules, but I
didn't
literally
make
made this whole
anything.
world.
This is a lie.
I don't make the rules, says the dungeon.
That's the
master.
dungeon master. All right, yeah, yeah. You're telling yourself that. Oh,
But now, after hearing the scraping of the door and then the loud gunshot, you see more forms begin to take shape. They kind of melding together, a larger one in the center, but multiple slightly smaller ones, still almost as big as you, begin forming. And with that, we can take a 5-minute break. It's been a while.
It has.
Take a 5-minute break before delving into combat. with
genuine question,
Who's
Dungeon
next?
Master. Genuine
Yes.
question, Dungeon Master. Did you
Yes.
look at all of our character sheets and go, "Wow, this party cannot do fire damage," and then said, "I'm going to build my entire first arc around fire damage"? I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
know
that
where
as a
you guys
yes.
got the fire damage from.
gonna
I'm
take
just
this as a
adding
yes.
flair to your attacks.
I'm gonna take it as a yes.
I didn't
I'm
plan
just
for
gonna take
shit.
it as a yes. No, I'm taking it as a yes. now.
You think I planned?
Yes.
It's very bold of you to assume. Do not flip me off. if we are to continue. Everyone, roll initiative.
Yay! Elfie, do you want to roll initiative? You do it. You do it.
Ow.
Oh my god! Yeah! That's another natural 20.
God. Elfie,
I
roll
went
a
from 20 to
16,
1 to
girl.
20 to 1.
Let me make it
Gotta make a combat encounter.
do that. Now roll and just change your thing.
Elfie, you got an 18. Good job.
Tina, do you want to roll for the oozes?
How do I
Looks
change
like an
it?
ooze.
I got a 16. I got a 16, not a fucking 6.
You want Elfie to roll for an ooze since she's also an ooze?
Yes.
She looks like one. Looks like an ooze.
Tina is a mimic.
Huh. Honey, change mine.
What'd you roll?
A
He,
16.
she, it, whatever pronouns you'd like to use for Elfie.
Shit, how do I was able to change them before. Can you not change it yourself?
I can't change it.
Bruh.
Go.
Are you able to change it, Anneka?
Oh yeah. 16 you said?
Yeah.
And is that 12 accurate?
No, I got a 23.
I got a 9.
9.
I got 23 as well.
I got an 18.
Oh
I
god.
light this thing up.
You'll need to roll in your character sheet so I can
I need
see.
to roll in my
Roll in your character sheet, then I'll just change it.
Okay. Chaw.
Alright.
Glad I let Elfie roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nico, what was yours?
23.
23. 2 23s?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Theo?
The same both times.
9. And then Thyra.
18.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, after Valkyra brought her axe down onto the large ooze, it appears to do less physical damage to it. Didn't seem to quiver it, but the split that you do make causes the ooze to fall separately to 2 new oozes.
Good start.
And there's
We
2
got Slay the Spire flashbacks.
2 slightly smaller. Yep. 2 slightly smaller oozes. But beyond that, at the top of the round, Ashe. There's these main
Okay.
ones and few other farther away smaller ones.
Gotcha. Let's take a look.
Let's get crazy, crazy, crazy.
I will, with my bonus action, with my rapier in hand, sort of give it a really intricate flourish around my body. And as I finish with one last swipe, there's this light tuft of air that just seems to permeate around me as I activate my blade song.
Mmm.
Hey.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
If that shows up in chat or not. There we go. That's. And then. Let's see. I will sort of cross into the room here, I think, and then once again do my little produce flame bit and just fling more fire at this guy right here.
Alright, that one. Roll to hit.
Another 8.
Still hits.
This time it's 7 points of fire damage.
That's good. That is good.
It is indeed. Yes.
You see the flames again kind of skid across it. Kind of lights a little streak along the top.
Does it appear to be particularly strong?
Not
Or-
particularly. It just seems that's
Okay.
the way the flame is coming in contact with them. How it just kind of
Gotcha.
affects them.
Cool. Alrighty. That's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty. Next would be Nico. Milo.
Alrighty. Kind of recoiling a bit from the shot that was ricocheted out. I'm just going to shout out to everyone to cover your ears because there's more coming. And I'll focus fire on that left one that's engaged with Thyra, the one that was just flamed. And I'll take a shot at that one.
Yep. Roll to hit.
That is 19 to hit, sorry.
Mm-hmm. What
19.
hits?
Damage is going to be 13 piercing,
Ooh.
firing off one shot. Does my damage also look fairly weaker?
I mean, it looks about the same as it normally does.
Okay. I will.
But it definitely, like, that just piercing, red hot, loud, attack against it seemed to really shake it down. It seems to, not be able to keep its form as much.
Gotcha. And I imagine a similar loud ringing noise echoes out.
Yep.
Letting that hit, but then refocusing a bit, taking aim again. I'm going to action surge and fire once more.
All right. Mr. Gunslinger.
For 18 to hit this time.
And that does hit.
And then a 9 piercing damage for the last one.
That's just what you needed. That first form, you aim true once more, and that loud, echoey noise seems to just cut through it as it just falls apart into this black, liquidy puddle at Valkyra's feet.
All right, and then I will, kind of stumbling a bit, but trying to regain composure from the loudness, I will stumble a bit to the left over here just to open up a bit of space.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be all.
Next would be Valkyra. Oh, no, Valkyra. Thyra. Curse you for having similar names.
Which one was the one on the left? Is not there anymore? So
Yes, this one's dead. I should mark that as
Okay,
the one dead. Let's go.
so I'll hit that one.
Oh, yeah, hit it. Go for it.
I'll do reckless again. Why not? It's okay. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. 10 plus 2, 12
12 points of slashing damage.
slashing damage.
All right.
Did you add rage?
I did add rage.
Once more. Seems like you're slicing at it. Makes it split once more. 2 smaller ones.
I'm just chopping them up.
Little babies.
Oh, babies.
Only 1 or 2 baby ones?
2. It can't go in the same square. Don't mind that. There's 2 of them. Oh god.
Oh
There's
god.
so many. There's so many in there.
They're multiplying. Ah.
So now you're faced with 2 tiny ones.
Okay, I think that's all I can do. So I'll just keep engaged with these.
All right. Next, Valkyra.
I don't entirely know if this is going to do anything. I guess it's just for flair, but because I'd still be in range, so I can do something of value anyway. But Valkyra will sort of move forward up to right here, and if these things are pissed off at sound, she's gonna bang her shield as loud as possible and give out just a scream to try and get them to go after her.
Okay.
I don't know if that's an action or not, but
I'd say you
Just
could do
to-
it before
to-
you hit, while you're winding
to
up.
bait them in,
Yeah.
to try and bait them into hitting me over anyone else. And then I will turn and strike the one, and Valkyria sort of turns and strikes the one that is on the other side of Thyra.
All right. So the one on the left.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Is that flanking or not?
I'd say you have to move directly across from.
Well,
There.
I can't do that. Well, I technically could if I wanted to, but I'd have to move back, and but so whatever. 11.
11 hits.
Where are my d8s? Do I own any d8s? Or not? 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage.
Yep.
All right. Seems to
And
its form. It's losing shape.
because I might as well just get it off the field. All action, surge, and hit it again.
All right.
Get it off the field.
Spider-Man.
Higher than 11.
Yeah. That hits.
6 piercing damage.
We slashed again, and beneath your sword, it just right into the ground, and it is no longer a threat.
Now standing there, hoping that they'll come after me. That's Hunter.
All right. Next would be the oozes. As they all, hearing this noise, they all begin to slowly creep in.
Oh.
I'm not actually get there. Oh man. This one's dead. But that one moves in.
Anneka, I did reckless. So they have advantage.
Okay. Well, this one would have moved closer to Valkyra because of your baiting. The one
One of the top move at all?
they did. I
Oh.
moved already. They move pretty slow. But the 2 in front of Valkyra are gonna take strikes at her. So that's to be 18 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
Was the larger one, and the smaller one will can't read. That'd be 11.
No.
Okay, the larger one is going to be 2 points of bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
and 6 points of acid damage.
Owie.
Nah, it's not really that much.
They're tankier than you guys. And then against Valkyra,
I'm
Thyra,
tankier than they think I am.
against Thyra, that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. It's time to just kind of.
Do that at advantage.
Oh, it has advantage. You're right. Reckless. Ooh, that's gonna be 19 hit. 19. That'll be 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
reduced to 2?
And 5 points of acid damage.
And that's not reduced. There. I'm learning, guys.
All right. None of the other ones can quite reach you yet. That will be their turn. So now it is Theo.
I am going to cast Ice Knife at that guy.
Oh, which one?
That
This one. Okay.
one.
Gotcha.
So I reach out my arm, and some of the sewage water kind of condenses and forms an icicle and shoots towards it.
Shit
Mm,
knife.
Shit knife.
Uh,
Poop knife. Poop knife.
That's
Liquid poop.
Ugh.
Frozen solid poop.
that's a 10 to hit,
10 hit.
and then it's a D10. Yeah. So that's 5,
then it
Piercing damage.
explodes.
and then it explodes, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, so 5 points of damage. Okay. And then a dexterity saving throw? Oh no.
Their dex is super high.
Oh, for sure. Oh, but I rolled high for some reason. That's a 14.
I think that just saves. Which means they don't take any damage.
Sad.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Anything else? That kind of like crystallizes over the top of their slightly wet forms.
I'll move like towards this corner here.
Alrighty. Next up, back at the top, Ashe.
Okay. Okay. I will walk up to this one, and I will go ahead and make a rapier attack against it.
Okay.
And I will
Rapier.
booming blade it.
Ooh, okay.
Cool. 7 to hit.
That just hits.
This combat was made for me. honestly.
Made for bad rolls.
Yeah.
I know how it feels.
Really good on the damage though. 10 points.
Ooh, with one strike, you let out that energy and it just splatters all across you, all across. Well,
Oh, cool.
I don't really
cool.
see it, but
Yeah, no, love that. Love that.
splatters up your
Okay.
pants.
Hmm.
Doesn't quite hit you in the face. You don't have this stinky,
What a winner.
icky stuff on you.
So he's gone then?
You go.
So
Gone.
that was let's see. Let's see. 10. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of shift up here then.
Alright, the one that you pass does make an.
Oh, no.
Or are you gonna go
I-
round? Okay.
Yeah, I'm able to actually move around.
Oh, okay. Good.
I did the math.
So no opportunity strike. And that'll be all?
I don't think I have a prone. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Milo.
Milo, having mentally counted his shots, knows he has one more. He's just gonna lower his gun right down next to him and take a shot at the one A little baby.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Baby.
Right next to him.
It is a close range shot, so it is
Ah.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. I'll take it. We'll see
Okay.
if it works.
They're pretty easy to hit, so we'll see.
Rolled an 11 and a 10, so 16 total.
That does hit. Roll for damage.
Dommage is going to be almost max. We got 13 piercing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You hear the bullet dunk into the floor as it just easily glides through this tiny little ooze. It too just kind of goes. Little splatter over your shoes.
Oh, that is wonderful. Is then you're going to move probably right about there, just repositioning again, but then already feeling the click of his gun and is already fumbling for more bullets to reload next turn.
Oh,
That's gonna be it.
all right. Thyra.
I'll hit the one next to me.
Which one? The big one or
The
the?
bigger one.
Okay.
The big one. And this one's not gonna be reckless. This is gonna be a regular attack. 17 to hit.
That is.
It hits. Where's my? Ooh, max damage.
Ooh.
So 16. No, 17 damage
17 damage.
plus 2. Yeah, plus 2 for range. Yeah, 17.
All right. Math. All right, and
It's
as
gonna be really complicated later, apparently, with range with math.
that too
I'm looking forward to it.
splits into two. As you bring your axe down the center. Okay,
I think it was the other one.
what other ooze? I'm at the wrong person! Why do you look alike? That's not fair.
You could tell because Leah's always facing the wrong direction.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wrong
totally.
direction.
I didn't put myself on the map, okay?
I didn't rotate you.
I didn't rotate me.
This one splits
Had to with
into.
somebody.
This one splits into two. They're not that
Two the
big.
same
They're a little
size?
bit smaller.
Oh, wow.
Two equally large.
Defying all laws of physics.
All right. They both look weakened as you do that.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
I can't do any else.
Valkyra. It's your turn.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Me?
Yes.
When you said my name, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You said my name, your mic died.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
cool.
At
goodness.
least for me, I didn't hear it.
Oh, cool.
Oh god, everyone is all. Why is the wizard in melee?
Because I have 18 AC, I'm fine.
Oh, you're right. Sword
Untouchable.
lance or whatever.
18
Alright.
AC.
Yeah, it should be more.
Wild,
But
I do it again. Bang my fucking shield and I fucking take a stab at this motherfucker.
All right.
I don't know. I'll stab the. I don't know. I'll get this little one off the field. I'll try and. I mean, I guess. I don't know if I can kill it in one attack. Unless I get like a crit, but. I don't know. Has any? I don't. Now I'll stab the. Now I'll stab the little one. Just get it off the field. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, 8.
8 hits.
Oh, it does. These guys suck. Come
You
on,
suck.
big money. 8 piercing damage
8 piercing damage for the
Yeah.
baby.
for the baby.
Wait, piercing damage you said?
Yeah, for the
Okay,
baby.
piercing damage. It does. You stab through it and it sadly just liquefies at the end of your sword.
That's on God, bro. Other than that, yeah, bang my shield and I'm pretty much just Get ready
All right.
for an onslaught, I hope.
That brings us to Theo.
Wasn't that the
Oh,
The
right, the oozes.
ooze?
I don't have them on this initiative. I forgot. I forgot. All right. At the very top, this one's standing next to Ashe is going to make a strike at him with 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Just misses. Just sadly launches its tendril next to you. Not. This one is going to move in on Valkyra and to make a strike at her. Ooh, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage
Uh-huh.
and 6 points of acid damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh.
While the one
How you looking, friend?
Hmm?
How you looking?
I don't think
Continue.
he's
Cool,
looking
good
good. And the one next to you.
Continue.
Oh, natural 8 for 10 to hit.
Misses.
All right. And next to Thyra, those two are going to make attacks. An 18 to hit,
Hits.
and an 8.
Miss.
That one's gonna do 2 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of acid damage.
Okay, not bad.
And the bludgeoning is halved, remember? Okay. And this baby one is gonna just slowly crawl over to Theo and lash a little tendril out. Only 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
It tries, but it is small. It cannot quite reach you. That'll be them, and now it is your turn.
That's a problem. I guess I'll cast Earth Tremor.
Okay. Now is
Uh,
now is the time to shine. Alright, and that's a dex save
Yeah.
for a wee baby. A natural 1 for like a
Ooh.
-3.
It takes 4 points of damage and is knocked prone.
It liquefies for a moment. And 4 points of damage. It's there. It's barely holding on.
Keep holding on. We'll make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. This didn't track.
Cool.
Let me fix that.
Y'all, my voice is just. Oof.
Alright. Will that be it? Will that be it?
That's my turn.
Alright. Ashe.
How is my companion looking here?
I mean, I'd say because you're in combat, he's just kind of flying in circles from the ceiling of the room.
Do you mean the bird or do you mean?
No, I mean,
Oh, you mean
whichever
your actual?
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How's Valkyra looking?
How much is it?
How are you looking, like health wise?
Not great.
Not great.
It is what it is. I can heal myself, remember.
Oh, okay. Fuck it then. I'll go ahead and.
Nah, go for the kill. Who cares?
Yeah.
Go for the
I'm gonna
kill.
give this thing the stibby stab. It's gonna be another booming blade.
Get these
Boom
things
and
off
blade.
the field.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's much better. Much better. So that will end up being. I mean, it's gonna be like 19 or something. 18. Yeah.
18 points of damage?
Yep. No, 8. No, 18 to hit.
Oh, 18 to hit. Okay, that hits.
Yeah, I wish.
That'll be 8 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I will go ahead and back.
It will make an opportunity attack against you as you walk away.
Come at me, homie.
18.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
2 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and 1 acid.
Don't know why I didn't shield, but it's okay, I guess. Could have just shielded. That would have been the smart play.
It's
but
whatever.
instead,
Save a spell
my
slot.
dumbass forgot. Yeah,
It's only 3
fine,
damage.
it's whatever. Good. Yeah, I'm straight chilling.
Alright. Next, Milo.
I will spend my turn reloading.
Nice.
Firearms.
Firearms.
Yeah.
I spend my action reloading, and I will stay where I am, kind of fumbling through my sash, trying to shaky hands, trying to reload this firearm,
Oh, yeah.
preparing for the next salvo.
Bless you, cat. He sneezed. Alright. Next. Thyra.
Same for a second as the first. I will hit. The one right in front of me.
Okay.
And
Which
it's
one?
Small, right? It's not as big as that.
Yeah, it's small.
Okay, it's small.
It's small.
Okay. Not reckless. Just small. That is a. This is not a D20. This is a D12. What am I doing?
Yep. Who needs d20?
That's a lot better. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on this one.
Were you attacking the one on the top or bottom?
They're right in front of me.
Okay, bottom one.
Oh, okay. Math. 10 damage. Slashing damage.
10 slashing. Alright. It looks like its form is starting to liquefy again. Anything else, Rune?
I can't do anything else, so I'll stay here.
Alright. Valkyra.
I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to step right here. And I'm going to bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Oh, please, Lord in heaven, give me something good here. That's good. 10. 10 back.
Ooh. Lovely.
That, and then I'm going to take the dodge action as I bang my shield one more time. I'm going to take the dodge
Ooh.
action
Alright.
to keep everything on me,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
Alright. After you bang on your shield, this one that was previously in combat with Ashe is going to
Everything's at disadvantage.
flank
them.
around.
Assuming that it survives,
True.
because it's going to take 3 extra points of thunder damage.
Ooh! 3 extra points.
Dead.
It's not done, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Damn it.
No.
Hopefully I survive this.
Alright.
I just hope they miss. This is all I can hope for is that they miss.
I mean, all 3 attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah, I gotta
It's
just pray.
statistically improbable that all 3 of them hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
the
say
top
that.
one,
Improbable.
natural 1 and a natural 2.
Okay, we're good. Good for that one.
Good for that one.
Rally.
Another natural 2. Last one. The lower one would be at 8 total.
We're good.
You're good.
The shield is not. They ain't getting through this shit.
Captain
Ah,
America
yeah,
just
it
every attack. Oh my god.
A little bit of help.
My cat is yelling at me. The two next to Thyra. The top one.
Okay.
Ooh, the top attack. 17 hit.
What to hit?
17.
Oh, yes. I might go down.
17 for 6 points bludgeoning, reduced to 3.
Okay.
1 point acid.
Low acid, low acid.
Okay.
And the second one,
Miss.
dirty 20.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm probably going down, y'all.
2 points bludgeoning, reduced to 1. And 2 points acid.
You're up at 1? You're up at 1, aren't you?
Yeah?
Who knows?
No one knows.
Are you up at 1? Just make it blatantly clear. Blink twice.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Well, hey,
Cool.
she made it.
You made-
One more turn of damage.
And then the one next to Theo,
True.
the little
It's
baby,
true.
Natural 20.
12.
That hits.
That hit.
Oh,
Oh
well.
no!
Oh no!
Oh
You
no!
don't have shield? You don't have shield? You're not just
I have one spell slot left.
3 points.
no.
3 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 acid.
That's not much. Well,
I
you
mean,
can
that's
survive
like
Uh,
half her health, probably. So.
that. Yeah.
So 4 total.
She recoils in pain. She's almost dead.
Yeah, literally.
All right, now it's your turn.
All right. I don't want to waste my last spell slot on Earth Tremor, so I'm gonna take out my trowel and stab it.
With your
Nice.
trowel?
Yeah.
Nice. Roll to attack with
Dagger
your trowel.
Well, bam!
Utility shovel.
21.
20.
Wow!
It is 2 health. It's gone. It's done for.
Amazing. Amazing.
Definitely worth it.
Into the ground. It stops moving.
The expert wizards.
Fighting with your
And then
tools.
I'll move back towards the door here.
All right. Back up to the top for Ashe.
Shit.
Your barbarian friend is looking very, very hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I'm the only one. God, that's so fucked. Alright. Well. God
Welcome
damn
to
it.
this party.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so fun. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Ashe will kind of stow the book for a moment and raise his hand in the air, and rather than drawing magic from like himself or conjuring it from his book or whatever, it instead conjures out of the air itself as this light green energy sort of circles around in this little orb, and I just sort of shove it into your back as I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
So, hopefully it's enough to actually make a difference, but I've been rolling like shit, so we'll see.
You can do
That's
it.
incredible. That's gonna be 11 points of healing.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Thank you.
And then that's my turn.
Nice. All right. After the flash of green energy, Milo.
Flash of green energy and then a flash from my gun.
My Glock.
My
Fucking
Glock.
gun.
Damn, bro, that's nice
Oh my
magic.
God,
Try this
Anneka.
9 mil.
It's the fucking gun.
It's the fucking gun.
Taste lead. I will fire at the one that seems to be losing its form. that's in front of Thyra.
All right.
That bottom one there.
All right. Roll to hit.
That'll be 15 total.
That hits.
And the damage is going to be 9 piercing.
Ooh, just
Nice.
enough to right through it again. Valkyra, oh, I dropped my stuff. Thyra, sorry.
Thyra. You
This is
suck.
an Imogen Laudna situation. It's gonna mess with me forever.
It's so much worse.
It's so much worse.
than that.
But Thyra, you just feel the splatter from this
Ugh.
ooze just cover you on one side. As
Doesn't flinch.
that loud ringing noise emanates through the chamber. Anything else from you, Mr. Gunboy?
I'll move up slightly, but that's it.
All right. Next, Thyra. Do you feel a surge of this kind of warm, almost tingly feeling through your back? Just kind of
Ooh,
comes
weird.
down your arms. So you feel slightly rejuvenated.
As you start to run away, Ashe, she just turns around, just gives you a slight nod, and then just goes to ham on this guy.
All right. Roll
Yeah,
to
that's
hit.
great. Still just over here.
Dodging.
Do my best.
Nat 20.
Do my best.
Let's
big
go. Roll damage. He's missing something.
Where's the cat? Where's the dog? Where's my gun?
His dice.
Oh.
So, 5 damage
Ooh.
times 2, which is 10, plus the rage is 12. I didn't roll well on my rage.
12 point damage.
Is the rage doubled? I don't remember. Is rage damage doubled for a crit?
It's only die damage.
You know what,
It
DM, you
depends on
suck.
what crit rolls we're using.
Use the better ones.
Is there a roll that doubles all damage?
All damage.
Well,
Like
so,
a
I mean,
Giga
the better
Chad.
one is you take the max of the damage die and then just roll on top of that.
Now that's hot.
That's a hot rule.
Now that's hot.
That's a hot rule. I like it.
I just want to do like I just want to do like 1 billion damage, bro.
So,
Sure, fuck it. Max damage
Okay,
plus
then
your roll.
12
That's
so
easy.
12.
12.
Plus 2, plus 3 from just regular weapon damage.
So 17.
17 plus 2 rage damage.
Oh, 19
Well,
points.
Wait, 12 plus
19
19.
points.
Yeah, it is
Holy shit.
eviscerated. You just kind of
You would've
smash it all
known
over the
that, Theo.
floor. You see where your axe strikes, little ice crystals just for a moment. So just kind of glimmer out into the air as it is absolutely destroyed. All that remains are those surrounding Valkyra.
And
Milo.
I will,
Oh, here,
yeah,
go ahead.
I'll move to help out my sister.
Okay.
Give her advantage for here.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm doing right now.
Good, good.
Well,
It's more of giving you advantage.
it's okay.
All right.
Are you gesturing me to move somewhere for you?
No, I'm simply telling you to stay there and kill the thing when it comes to your turn again.
I wasn't near one.
No, right now for your next turn.
Okay.
Kill it.
In the next 6 seconds. Please kill this thing.
All right. Well, Valkyra, it is your turn.
Dodge.
Milo, sorry, Nico, did you have something?
I want everything on me.
No, we're good.
I want everything on to attack me. Bang that fucking shield. Bait him in.
Okay.
Dodge.
All right.
Bring it on.
You sit there prepared.
This is why I picked this fucking character. My whole point.
As now, they leash out. Unleash.
There you go. That's the one.
Next
Yeah, you
bombardment.
can do it.
I got there.
I can survive this.
Ooh, one of those was a natural 20, but that's 13.
Miss.
Damn.
Dodge action's worth it.
11.
Love that.
Yep. Miss.
Ooh, 6.
Miss.
Nice. Once again, just
Damn.
enduring the onslaught. You're surrounded by these 3 sizable, dinky black masses. As your eyes are still watering, you're just holding on, waiting for your friends.
Keeping them on me. Keep them distracted.
Right, next, Theo.
All right, I'm gonna send a catapult towards this guy.
What are you catapulting?
Maybe like a
Ashe.
purse or something
Karma.
from the ground, or a
Ashe.
belt.
Just shoot karma.
Shoot your chameleon.
Yeah, shoot the
They'll come
chameleon
back.
at like Mach.
They'll come
A
back.
chameleon. A chameleon at like Mach 3.
Ow.
That would do some damage. I mean, it would
mean-
kill the chameleon.
Karma's my eyes right now, so
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
It's
try
true.
to.
It's true.
What of you though that you would get for like 2 seconds?
I mean, your catapult would be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's a homing missile.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're looking around, you can see like an old brazier that's kind of fallen off. Big hunk of metal.
And I just chuck it at the ooze.
Which one? You got 3 options.
Yeah.
That one?
This
Alright.
one.
Roll to hit?
And that's a
Or is it,
dex
it's a
save.
dex save. It's even better. Ooh, I rolled good again. It's another 14.
That also just succeeds.
I'm so sorry.
Is it half damage for catapult?
I
Or does it just keep going? Because I think it just keeps going.
wait. No, it still stops moving.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Still got my trowel.
You got your trowel. Look on the bright
Throw
side.
you a hair axe if you want it.
Yeah. Throw your trowel next.
But then I'll move a little bit forward. That's my turn.
Alright. Up next is this weird lamp just goes tumbling across the room. Ashe.
I am going to run up this way. And with advantage, I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy right up here. We'll do it this way. 17 plus 5 is 22.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
4.
Pain.
4.
It's minimum damage. It's just sad. And that's it. I'm useless. That's my turn.
With advantage, bro?
Yeah, I rolled 15, 17 with advantage. That, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Alright. Anything else? Okay. Milo.
I shall fire a shot
That's that one? Okay.
at that one. I believe it's taken a bit of damage before, so I will
It has?
attempt to finish it off with a one fell swoop. Let's see what we've got here.
One bullet to the brain.
I rolled a 2, but they have a low AC 10 to hit.
That hits. Got a plus 8?
Plus,
Archery, baby.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright. Roll to hit.
it's going to be 10 piercing damage.
Ooh. It's barely holding on. It's kind of just quivering and parts of it are just kind of sloughing off.
Ooh. Okay. That'll be all.
Alright. Thyra.
I'll hit the one I'm in front of with advantage.
Go for it.
15 plus 5, dirty 20.
That it's.
Ooh, 8, 10, 12, 13 slashing damage.
13 slashing damage. Ooh. Yeah. It took a sizable chunk out of it. It's, again, that one's also just barely holding on. They all look to be almost finished off. Anything else for you?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right. Valkyra. Miss Popular with the oozes.
Yeah, same thing. I
Same
don't know.
thing?
Until these things are dead, I mean, it's better to just keep it off of everyone else. If they're distracted by me, then it makes it way easier for people to just get free damage off.
True that.
I'll just dodge and pray that they all go after me.
All right. And that they will. You continue
it.
to yell and pester them.
Just get battered. Come on, baby.
Yep, that's a natural 2.
Yup.
Yep. Natural 4.
Yup.
Natural 1.
Yup. On God, yeah.
Dang.
You all are just in awe of her just continuing to be
Fucking
beat
try
down
me.
by these.
Absorbed 9 attacks.
No damage.
0 damage. Oh God. This is the whole reason I picked Valkyra and I made her the way she is.
Right? Theo?
Thank you, D&D Gygus, for allowing that to work. Thank you, Gary Gydax. However you say his name.
Gygax.
Is that how you say his name? Did I say it right?
You're close enough.
I think I did. I think I was close enough. It's,
It's good. It's good.
it's close enough.
Alright. Theo.
I don't have any spells left, so I'm just gonna go up to this guy and stab it.
You smack it with your
He's gonna
trowel.
fucking stab it.
Roll for shovel.
Roll
You
for
see little
Uh,
fragments of bones in it, and you're brought back to your roots.
Oh, nice.
That's not as good. It's a 9.
That still hits.
Cool.
Their AC is like 7 or so.
5 points of
Yeah.
damage.
5 points of damage? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's dead.
Wow.
Oh,
Who
shit.
knew? Shovels.
That's a seriously sharp shovel.
Yeah, you just
Got it.
push it down into it and just carve off a big piece.
Why?
Almost
Be
like it's
sure to
below.
abuse the fact that I am a free flanking machine right now. Just use that.
Did you roll with advantage?
I'm not flanking though, am I?
Oh no,
I'm flanking.
you're flanking. Okay, never
Ashe, get the fuck out of the way!
mind. Move. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Someone's still alive?
Still. Everyone was full health. Ashe.
I haven't even been touched.
Oh,
It's the same old story.
I believe.
Same old song and dance.
I believe in you.
4. So I rolled an 18.
nice.
Damn it, man! Is it
Come
a 1?
on.
It's a 1 again! I got 4 points of damage.
Piss.
Dude.
Dick liquor.
We're getting there. We're getting
there. One round of me getting my ass handed to me at a time.
Yup.
All right. Yeah. Next, please.
We'll come back around. We'll come back around. We'll
Come
come
back around. You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
one more
yeah.
shot. You get one more shot. Milo.
I
Ash
will
strength
take a shot at the-
flourishes with his rapier as his keeps poking it.
I'll take a shot at the one that I did previously, trying to finish it off. That'll be 13 to hit.
Yippers.
for a total of... ooh, we're gonna savage attacker that. That's way too low for me. Ooh, for max damage, 14
Ooh!
piercing.
Get fucked.
Another one bites the dust. As it
I don't want back.
as it just another smattering across. Well, this time we get across Valkyra's shield. You kind of block your face from being splashed with the icky
Not this fucking time.
ooze. Your face is left pristine, at least for the time being.
Damn fucking right.
And I'll just move up a bit, and that'll be my turn.
All right, continue flanking around everyone. Thyra. It's continuing to batter down on your sister.
Hit him.
I'm gonna hit it.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20. 2 ones.
One is a 1. The other one is an 18, though.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's good. That's good. That hits. You got it.
I looked at the ones and didn't realize the 8 for a second, and I was like, but
Got it.
we got it. Ah, stay on the table, please. 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 2, 12 damage.
And with that, another strike straight across. You're tired of watching it beat down on your sister as it just smatters across the floor.
Finish it off. Finish it off.
Poetic justice? Come on.
Yeah.
Poetic
finish it off.
justice?
Do it.
Valkyra.
I'm gonna fucking stab this one. I come
Go
out
for
from
it.
under the shield and go for the stab. Come on. you
With
motherfucker.
advantage.
With advantage.
advantage.
Flanking.
End
It's
it.
not a natural
Into
20,
this.
but it is really high. It is stupidly high.
It hits.
Yes. It does. Math. It's 5 points of damage.
5 points. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just enough.
I don't know. I bounce after I just come out and finally, after finally being behind my shield for so long, I finally just come out and fucking stab the thing. Just stab it. There's no flurry. There's no anything. It's just root and kill it.
As you do, it kind of pauses for a moment before slowly just dripping and liquefying over your blade. Just covers the floor around you.
Valkyra is drenched in sweat of having to constantly turn to block every incoming attack. She is covered in sweat.
Yeah.
And now you're all able to catch
Now
your
for the
breath.
boss fight.
Not a very good breath. It still reeks
No.
in here,
Oh,
Yeah.
but
I'm
you're
rolling a con save.
surrounded
Okay.
by a giant black puddle of just smelly, gross material.
Cool.
Was that
I'm
the
gonna
thing?
cast prestidigitation. Hold myself up a little bit.
All of that gunk just kind of gathers in the air with these black droplets before falling to the ground.
Was
I'll
that
go
the
up to my sister. Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. Whew. I'm really tired. Really tired. That was the thing, right? Thing we were supposed to kill?
Do I get the sense that this was the source of it, or was it just a large gathering of the stuff?
Based on the amount that was in here, because a lot of it wasn't able to gather in time to actually form one of these kind of attacking blobs.
Mhm.
This is probably what's been causing most issues.
Okay.
And if not, it's still a giant nest that you got rid of.
I mean, I guess we'll figure it out on our way out. but does that like dry up all the ones that are out there,
Do
or
we
are they
Phantom
still?
Menace it?
Yeah, like by killing the Big Daddy, are all the? Oh, I just got a flashbang. You know when randomly your ears just start ringing for no reason?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got that. Got flashbanged.
Well, I think regardless of if this was it or not, I think we need to find a place to take a moment.
That seems ideal.
Does anyone have an idea of a place we could go that wouldn't be like smelling like this?
Perhaps
We
there's a
are in a
ladder
sewer.
nearby.
I mean, we could go somewhere else in the Sauth, back to the sanctuary. Even.
Is there a
It
super
would not be far.
is there a super convenient post-bust battle ladder that leads right back to where the
You
quest
know what?
began?
I don't think I put in a
A
skip.
Dark Souls
I don't.
shortcut?
Yeah, I don't think I put in a shortcut.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
No weird portal. Like
Yeah, no
the end
weird
of
random portal that just
Yeah.
shows up for no
Random portal,
reason.
like the end of like a Zelda battle where
Yeah.
it just shows there's like a fairy on the
Yeah.
side.
You
There's
see a
no
blue light, like
there's-
ting.
We
Yeah.
got a container and everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a
No, all you see is black muck and a stinky hallway.
well, this adventure sucks.
Okay, we'll
My
go
life
back to
just
the
sucks.
sanctuary for a bit and recoup, update the map, and then
I hope they have a
figure out what
bath.
the next step is.
I need a bath. I hope they have a bath.
I can
Agree.
help with that.
All right. You climb back down the ladder into the sewers, where you do see, still standing, the oozes you had run past earlier,
Ah, shit.
now sort of gathered at the bottom of the ladder, trying to climb their way up, but since they're covered in water, they don't have much stick.
Like a Dark Souls, it's like a Dark Souls ladder where all the enemies are
Kinda
crowded
stuck
around the
down
fucking
there.
thing.
Okay.
You have a cantrip produce flame, right?
Yeah,
Just do it.
I'll,
Just-
I'll, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get there.
I mean, set up a campfire and you
Yep.
just
You get your short rest while Ashe is just getting rid
Yeah,
of all of the
basically.
oozes.
I'm the only one who doesn't get a short rest, but everyone else is kosher. Damn it.
Are there any rocks? Can I just like pick up a rock and drop it?
Yeah, there's some
I'll
rubble.
help.
The other
Yeah, I'll
side
just
of
pick up
the
any.
Yeah. Oh,
the
yeah,
road
we'll
is
do that.
collapsed,
Just drop
so-
all their stuff.
sure. You start dropping in
I'll pick up the-
stones. The tops of
Every
the
time I-
oozes
every
kind
time
of
I
like
s-
indent as the rock kind of like they form back
Yeah.
around it. But
Every time I see my XP go up a little bit, I'll know that I killed one.
Yep. Get a little bit more souls.
Yep. I mean, farming.
I
Yeah.
can also shoot a couple
It's not like
times.
it's not like a waste of ammo.
It might be.
It is. Please don't.
No matter how you choose
Do you
to
make
eliminate
it,
them.
or do you like buy it? You make the ammo?
I'd have some on me. A finite resource.
Yeah, but if you need to get more, where do you go to get it?
Oh, my friend, that is the question, isn't it?
Okay, I think I've cleared out enough of these little fuckers. I think we should be able to keep. Yeah.
And that you do.
I do the slide. I want to do the slide down.
You continue from the way you came, back through the sewers, up, climbing back up into that room with all the kids' toys, up the stairs, back into the alleyway. The two gentlemen in the alley are now gone, but you find your way back inside of the below bar. Your ball kind of greets you. Hey, oh, you look like shit. How was it? I mean, you're alive, so that's good.
Valkyra's hair is now at this point, like, not out of the braid and just all just fucked, completely fucked.
We may not have gotten rid of the primary source, but we got rid of a pretty healthy number, I would say. So,
That's good. That's very good. If you would like a drink, I made my promise. Or you can come back later if you want to rest first.
I think some rest would do us some good.
Yeah, I think we'll stop by the sanctuary first, and then we'll probably drop back by.
That's good. Will you get your rest? I mean, that looked very, just by the looks of you. I don't want to know what happened in there.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Well, you're able to continue all the way back to the sanctuary, where Kith does greet you back. And you all take a moment to just stop and breathe under the protection of Azucena. And that's where we'll leave session off for tonight. Yay!
Valkyra goes to
Immediately
Did it.
squeezes out.
We
Guys,
won.
it happened. We played the.
We
played
played
the game.
D&D.
Play
Let's
D&D!
go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Never thought it'd be physically possible to play
I
Dungeons
know,
and
right?
Dragons, but we did it.
I mean, not physically. We're still kind of digital, but it still works out pretty well.
Bro, one day, man, I'm
One
gonna play
day.
in-person D&D and I'm gonna be happy. But